Apply by September 1st and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shell.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap morning show.
Right, but Anaheim started on Thursday, like last week.
They got a lot of tax issues in Anaheim.
No, I get it, but
they got to fund Disneyland, man.
Like if you're, I'm thinking, like I get the parents. They want the kids back in school because they don't want to have to pay for a camp or this, that. I get that. But if you're a kid, that sucks. You started school on August 7th or whatever the hell it was. Like, what are we doing here?
When I was in school, I was starting after Labor Day. I always started after Labor Day.
You know, some kids are back in school. Anaheim, in your neck of the woods, those kids are back in school. You better quack that.
Hey, screw those kids.
Quack, quack.
Screw that.
Quack, quack.
No, you need to stop doing that.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
The Sedano and Kap morning show is on the air.
And I look at my phone, I realize there's a text from Chris at 6:21. It says there's no other host today. And all I'm saying is, how does something like that fall through the cracks? Not because of anything other than I just would have prepared differently.
Yeah. And then I came in at 6 o'clock and I sat down with Jorge and I go, oh my God, there's only TBD on the... Why is it TBD? What is happening here?
And again, TBD is fine.
I thought TBD stands for Tell Beto Duran. And nobody did.
A little sabor.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap morning show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous. Beto, I don't want to eat that.
We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
So,
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
As the young kids would say, lit.
first of all, watch your tone.
Oh, yeah! 7:02 and 40 seconds. Good morning. Welcome to the Sedano and Kap morning show on this Tuesday. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. August 11th. And look at this. In studio for the first time together. And in stereo where available. The one and only George Han.
Hello.
And Scott Kaplan.
Yo.
Thank God you're back. These two had nothing yesterday.
Is that
Well,
right?
we
Oh,
weren't
my
prepared.
God.
What happened?
They had no preparation.
Yeah.
Zero.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know we were doing a show just with Sedano. I was playing Oregon Trail during the show.
Yeah. Had I known that I was going to do the show by myself without any actual help, I would have prepared to do the show like that.
What happened? I don't
They
understand.
got nothing. Neither of these guys had anything.
But where was Beto? Where was Trudell? Where was Geeter? Where was the,
Let's just say things fell through the cracks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did.
I was in a state of panic yesterday, too, because it was like 6:45 in the morning.
Did you think you had to do the
Well,
show?
I just was following the group chat, and I was like, do they know that I'm still off today?
No, they didn't.
Really?
Well, it was you being off was on the schedule. A fill-in host was not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, so I was like panicking, like, do they know I'm off? I am off, aren't I? Like, I do have.
You start questioning yourself.
Yeah, I actually went back through my email so that if anybody were to blame me, I could actually come back to them and go, no, look, here is the email.
Yeah. The only person that came to play yesterday was Briones, which is no surprise.
He did.
By the way, what's Oregon Trail?
I'm trying, Doug. I'm trying.
You don't remember?
You've never played Oregon Trail?
No.
So Oregon Trail, when like Bergie and I were in school, in like middle school, it was a big game that you played on like the old school apples, like MS-DOS or whatever. And it was a great game. And we said, oh, does Oregon Trail still exist? I found a website, and so did the great general manager, Lane, over at Hyundai of Glendale.
While you discuss this, I'm going to turn on the TVs.
Okay.
OregonTrail.us is a website where you can play Oregon Trail web-based. But then it froze like halfway through the game.
Yeah.
But like it ended up that I lost a couple ox. Sedano had Carlo had a broken arm. Sedano got a broken leg. So you got to remember, this is like the 1800s.
Okay.
When people used to get in like, what would they call them? Like a wagon.
Yeah, wagon pulled by an ox.
Yeah, it's like, like the settlers finding the West.
Right, like so you were like, what were those two guys' names that went west? Lewis and Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're like Lewis and Clark.
I don't know where that just came from. I
No, but
couldn't remember their
that's
names.
Right. That's
and then
right.
all of a sudden it popped
And then they
in.
ended up in Oregon.
You
Is
don't
that right?
remember
Yeah.
Oregon Trail?
The game?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you not have an apple or something?
I mean, I just heard you yesterday. I was out. I had to run some errands yesterday, so I turned on the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
And I heard you mention MS-DOS.
Yeah.
And everybody was so impressed with how you had yanked this out of the history of computing. And then today, Morales has already brought it out.
Yeah.
Wow. Super impressive.
Very impressive. All right, listen, we may have Trudell some point this hour, Evan Cohen in the 8 o'clock hour. So here's the deal.
Tell me, what's the deal?
And I do want to talk about your vacation, what, the memorial you guys had. Let's get into that in the YouTube hour.
Yeah, way later.
Remember when we thought you were going to have a memorial for your career? But then Sedano and I saved you.
Right. I know. It's hard to
you
believe.
didn't think I was going to go there, did you?
And then
Sedano?
you almost tried to kill my career yesterday. So, anyway.
He giveth, he taketh,
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you see the NBA slate?
I have seen.
And where the Lakers landed?
Am I surprised? Didn't I say this a couple weeks ago?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
I do recall that
Yeah.
you were not here.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me that when I said this.
Yeah.
So I could pretty much say, don't you remember I said this? Because I'll be right about everything. And you weren't here for any of it. But I remember saying a couple weeks ago, they're going to give LeBron a home game on Christmas Day. Home game being where he lives, at his home in L.A.
Yeah.
So are we surprised that LeBron tells Adam Silver, I made you wait to tell you where I was going so that you guys could make the schedule. Now that I've told you where I'm going, now make sure that Philly is in L.A. so I can be home for Christmas. Were you surprised?
No. Maybe initially I was for a second. So it's funny. I actually, I kind of knew this for a while. Christopher, you can confirm this?
Why you got to throw me under the bus?
You've
now
been
everyone's
sitting
gonna be
on the
like,
schedule?
Why didn't Chris say something? And I didn't.
No, but I gave him a heads up.
And he told me keep it tight like a duck's booty.
And he did.
I could have used that. I need that information.
Well, you couldn't know yet.
Wait, how long in advance does Morales know what you
About
know?
2 weeks.
I gave him like 2 weeks ago that the Lakers were hosting Philly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
And
I
you
had to
sat
sit
on
through a lot of meetings with like Deshae and stuff because we're looking at schedules. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, guys.
Yeah. I told him, don't say a word. I said, just for your own mentals and how you need to prepare, just understand this is what's going to happen.
But
I'm
everybody
going to have
else
to hear about this all day. You
yeah,
realize
you
that?
should. You
Why
should
are you
hear about
throwing
it.
me under the bus?
You should throw him under the bus.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit afterwards anyway.
I don't understand. Wait, you know that the Lakers will host the Sixers.
Let's just so you want to laugh on how I found out
Yes,
the Christmas
I do.
schedule?
Yes, I do.
So let's just say you're going to ask if it's Adam Silver and it's not. There's just someone I know that would know.
Yeah, is it Sham Charania?
No.
Oh, all right.
That I was texting back and forth. We were playing a game.
Uh-huh.
And I was basically trying to create the puzzle of Christmas. And I would send them a schedule. And they'd be like, now you got one right. And then I send it back like, this time you got two right, but you got them in a bunch of wrong places in different orders. And eventually I figured it out.
Wait, I just want to clarify something.
Yeah.
You cared so much about the NBA schedule
I
that
need
you
to
were
know where I'm
actually-
going to be, Cap.
that you were texting somebody.
Yeah, I need
guessing.
to know where I'm going to be on Christmas.
Wait a second. What's today's date? August 11th.
Yeah. I'm the guy who sends my vacation 9 months in advance.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I actually, now that I think about it, I might have written it on a napkin to Deshae and then told him put the napkin in water right afterwards.
To dissolve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did tell somebody.
Yeah.
I think Deshae and I did have some conversations. I'm
All right,
trying
so
to
he
remember.
didn't sit on it.
All right, that's fine.
Well, we can trust Deshae.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, it looks like we could. So there you go. So anyway, long story short, yes,
Wasn't Adam Silver.
you were right. It was not.
Okay.
You were right. And this makes all the sense in the world. And by the way, the Lakers opening on a Wednesday night against the Warriors makes all the sense in the world. From a TV perspective, sports are a TV product.
TV show. That's what it is.
And the Lakers have done this before. Shaq came back here, right? After his Christmas, after he got traded his first Christmas, right? This has happened before. These return games happen all the time on Christmas Day. So it made all the sense in the world. Originally, though, I was thinking, Boston, Philly, it's a real rivalry. You know what I mean? Like, because it is a real rivalry. Philly Lakers is not a rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, wait, this is a TV product.
Of course.
This makes all the sense in the world. And it will. It's going to be fascinating to see how it all unfolds.
Well, yeah. I mean, first things first. Like, what will the Lakers be by Christmas? I don't know right now.
Yeah, we don't know because we don't have the whole schedule yet.
Yeah, but besides the schedule, like just the roster itself.
Yeah.
New team, essentially. You're letting LeBron walk. You're handing things off to Luka. You've gone out and gotten him a center, which according to all the reporting was he had to have a center, and they promised him that they were going to get this for him. But I think most people around the country look at the Lakers, look at the roster right now, and they go, yeah, it's not – I don't see it as being that much better than what it was last year when they actually didn't have a center. So you essentially traded LeBron for Kessler. And I don't know that the world was so impressed or thought that this was a championship caliber roster. So what will the Lakers be by Christmas? Will they be fully healthy? By the way, on the flip side of things, LeBron, for as many years as he's been healthy and great, even now into his 40s, ain't no guarantee. No guarantee that he'll be perfectly healthy by the time Christmas comes around.
No guarantee on anything in life.
Exactly. So it looks great on paper today.
Yeah.
But I will just say this, just to be fair, for a quick second here. When I look at the NBA schedule on Christmas, I always also look at the NFL schedule now on Christmas.
And you know what they did, which I think the NBA was really smart about? They front-loaded it. They put their best games against Netflix, and they put the quote-unquote proverbial worst game, which is still a good game. I mean, it's the Thunder and Wolves. Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning MVP. But the game in the smallest markets, they put it up against Rams Seahawks. And then, smartly, they put Steph Curry in the late window because the football game will be over at halftime, and then people will be like, all right, if I still want to watch sports, I'm going to tune over to the Warriors and Nuggets.
By the way, Christmas Day is now like a way better sports day than Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving, you used to think to yourself, all I'm going to do is I'm going to eat everything. I'm going to unbutton my pants. I'm going to sit on the couch, and I'm going to watch football.
Yeah.
Now, Christmas Day is even way better than Thanksgiving
Day. You get
Day.
double screen action.
Right. And you say go up against Netflix. The Packers take on the Bears at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
Then the Bills the Bills are on the road at the Broncos at 1:30. Both of those games are on Netflix.
Yeah.
So, yes, you're saying, hey, network TV for the NBA versus streaming service.
Right.
By the way, did you see the Hall of Fame game last week? Did $7 million?
Wow.
That's insane.
$7 million?
Yeah. $7 million. That's how crazy people are about the NFL in the middle of the summer.
Desperate. Right.
Desperate.
Yeah.
I agree. And I only watched literally the last 2 minutes of the game because I didn't care about 1 second about that game. But I did watch the end.
Yeah, I didn't really watch very much of that game either. I did find myself going back, though, and watching Drew Brees' induction speech, which I thought was great.
Really? Because I thought Adam Vinatieri held the day down.
Oh, Adam Vinatieri is a piece of work.
Yeah.
It
was like a stand-up comic.
Right. It was like a Kevin Hart roast.
Yeah.
I had no idea that Adam Vinatieri was going to talk about Pat McAfee loving to hold his balls. Which, okay, that's funny.
Footballs.
Right? Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, quack, quack for the kids. You would yell at me, Sedano.
Quack, quack. Well, it was a funny thing. He's a holder, and he's a kicker, and one guy got to hold the ball.
Yeah.
And the other guy got to kick the ball.
Yeah.
And
then the Belichick thing was good.
Right. I thought Vinatieri was funny, although a lot of people thought he was, like, crude and...
No way. I thought he was great.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
Yeah, that stuff is usually really stuffy.
Yeah. I thought Breeze was excellent. I still haven't gone back and watched Larry Fitzgerald
listen,
yet.
we all appreciate the guys who go up there and cry and tell the sob story about how they grew up. And it's tough. Like, I get it. I love those too. But it was a nice change-up to have Vinatieri go out there and roast people.
Well, the other part of it is...
Particularly Belichick.
And you don't get kickers into the Hall of Fame very often.
Yeah.
This is a real rarity.
Yeah.
So believe me when I tell you, the kicker community...
When was the last kicker that went in?
I think it was Morton Anderson.
Yeah.
I think, which is probably not that
long ago.
Was it Fuad
Revés?
No, Fuad Revés was not there. No. You got that one wrong.
Garo Yepremian?
No Garo Yepremian. No Garo Yepremian of any kind. And in fact, I think...
Ray Guy is a punter.
Ray Guy, but I think the guy who was in the Hall of Fame previous to Morton Anderson, I have to check this out.
Yeah.
I think the only kicker in the Hall of Fame was Jan Stenerud.
Oh,
wait
the
a minute.
Packers. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What was the name?
Jan Stenerud.
No, Jan is German, I believe.
Well,
it's all part of the same deal.
Yeah, Jan Stenerud, Morton Anderson, Adam Vinatieri, those are the only three kickers.
That's it.
Yeah. Although Lou Groza technically is in the Hall of Fame. And George Blanda.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, both of those guys.
But they played multiple positions.
Correct. They were not pure kickers.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, back to the slate. Yeah, look, you get if you're the NBA, you get Spurs Knicks right out of the gate. First thing, if you love you're a sports fan, you get the rematch of the NBA Finals at the Garden.
And by the way, on Christmas. So here's the thing.
Right, and that's their tradition is noon Eastern.
Right, but here's the thing. Back to the NBA versus NFL. NFL kickoff game this year. Okay, rematch of last year's Super Bowl between the Seahawks and the Patriots. I'll ask you guys this question.
Not interested.
Does anybody really need to see that game?
No, not
especially for the first game of the year?
No.
Versus Spurs Knicks on Christmas.
Yeah.
Rematch of last year's finals.
And that's
sexier.
Right. It is sexier. And I would say that it also is like, I know it's a 5-game series, but if you think about it, all 5 games were incredibly compelling. Would you make that
100%,
case?
100%, of course.
Yeah. Whereas the Super Bowl was a complete unmitigated disaster. If it wasn't for Bad Bunny, I would have fallen asleep.
You like Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah. I would have been like that kid that was sleeping in the, at the party in Bad Bunny's halftime.
7:15. You know what you could have done in these first 15 minutes?
Tell us.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Well, go see our friends at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Or somebody wrote in this. I think Jorge did. You could have given Kawhi Leonard a fake endorsement in those 15 minutes. Oh, nice, Jorge.
I wrote that last
one?
week.
You wrote that?
I wrote that last
Did you
week.
see,
Yeah.
did you see the other thing Pablo uncovered? There was an alleged, soccer team or something like that. I didn't see that until yesterday.
Oh, wait.
Let
you
me
mean
finish
in
the
Rhode
billboard.
Island or
Let me
something.
finish
Yeah,
the-
this
let me
was part
finish
of
the
this whole
billboard.
thing.
Yeah.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you. Good job, Bergie.
Wait a second. The Kawhi thing really quickly, because I heard you guys last week talking about this briefly.
Yeah.
Pablo Torre, in his most recent podcast.
I didn't know the soccer thing.
Oh, my God.
Was a thing.
It got to the end of it all.
Yeah.
For people who've watched it, if you haven't watched it, here comes the spoiler alert. They do this whole story about how the scoreboard manufacturer,
Daktronics,
they've now got to deal with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
And Kawhi doesn't have to do anything for them either.
Right.
And by the way, who would need a celebrity endorsement
For a scoreboard.
scoreboards?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Kawhi Leonard, for scoreboards. Do you have an arena? Do you have a stadium? I got the scoreboard for you.
It's like us with Steve Kalanick.
Right, exactly, right.
We
Like
got
me-
no-show Kalanick.
Yes. And so here's Kawhi, who's got this Daktronics
You make
deal.
Cappy show up for everything, though, unfortunately. Cappy's so jealous of Kawhi.
Yeah, right. Oh, believe me, I want what Kawhi has.
Yes.
I want massive endorsements that don't ask me to do anything.
Right.
That would be wonderful. So at the end of it all, they wind up telling this story that there's this new soccer team. I think they're like a USL soccer team.
Yeah.
So like a
And
lower
Ballmer
division.
allegedly owns a piece of it or something.
And then Daktronics is like the scoreboard manufacturer. And then who also owns a piece of it? Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
It's like there's this, put it this way. If now you are not convinced that Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard have done something or multiple things to absolutely circumvent the salary cap to get him more money, then I don't know what planet you're living on anymore.
No, that's fair.
And they should all be in trouble, by the way. And I don't care that Ballmer's the richest owner and everybody's got to kiss his ass. And I don't care that Kawhi Leonard is a really great player. Screw them both. They should both be punished.
We're going to see how that unfolds because it is the difference between this and like the Timberwolves, that was uncovered by the league. This was uncovered by Pablo and this, firm. And Pablo's made it all public. So the fact that it's more public puts way more scrutiny on the league to tighten the screws there.
And by the way, how big of a pain in the ass is Pablo Torre? Oh, my God.
Don't get on his bad side.
I'm serious. I don't want anything to do with that guy. In fact, next time you invite him on the air, I'm off. I'm out. I don't want to talk to that guy. I want no affiliation with him. I don't want him to know who I am.
Can you imagine the things Pablo could find out about you?
Right. I don't want him to know who I am.
You've got all sorts of shady stuff in your background for sure.
Leave me alone, Pablo Torre.
So anyway,
I was able to buy a sex toy in a Walmart.
He knew that. Everybody knows that.
He'll find that Walmart receipt.
Yeah, he will. Yes.
What else did he buy that
It's
day?
a lot of weather,
location
Scott
you were
Kaplan. A lot of weather.
Yeah. All right. So Spurs Knicks starts the day. Then you got Heat Celtics. So basically the two Giannis teams that win against each other, and those teams have had a lot of good games over the last decade, basically, or so, or longer now. We mentioned LeBron and the Lakers. Thunder's Wolves. They've played in the conference finals. You got Anthony Edwards, you got LaMelo, you got Shea, and then Steph Curry.
You forgot to mention Hartenstein.
Oh, Hartenstein.
Yeah, I love that.
And then you got the Joker and Steph in the night game.
Which, by the way, if I'm being honest about it, like that's not so sexy.
Steph Curry will get you a number though.
He will.
He's still Steph Curry.
I got it, but again, I think it's kind of like, okay, yes, it's two West Coast teams, but it's also the late game. because it doesn't have.
So basically, you'll be asleep by then.
Oh, yeah. And what time do you suppose that game tips off? Nuggets Warriors.
7:30 Pacific.
Christmas Day.
So by 8:30 at halftime when you're done with the Rams Seahawks?
See, there's a lot of ham that the Hebrew brother will be taken down on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So depending on the amount of honey-baked ham the Hebrew brother eats, that will determine how much I got left after the Rams
All right,
game.
and then we got opening night, which we referenced briefly. We'll get into that a little bit. We got Bergie's 3 Things coming up. Trudell's going to stop by this hour as well.
Yeah, Trudell hasn't texted us back.
Maybe he is. Maybe
this
he
guy's
is.
leaving me voicemails at 9 p.m. Hey, you might be asleep at East Central, but just want to talk. Okay. I'll come on anytime you want. And now you're not returning Bergie's text?
I mean, it is kind of a last-second thing.
Why don't you text him?
I told him yesterday.
Why don't you text him, though? You text him, see if he replies to you rather than Bergie.
We're just going to call him.
Okay.
But first, go ahead, Sedano, with your tease.
That's it. I already teased.
Oh, all right. 7:20. Good morning. Cappy's back from vacation. Sedano and Cappy in studio on a beautiful live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Now, Cappy, it's been a while since you told everybody about that little blue box at the wellness company.
This thing is so incredible. I'm telling you right now, if you are starting to make plans right now because your kids are going back to college, that's what's happening, right? Your kids are going back to school right now, grade school, high school, whatever. You must have a medical emergency kit in your home. Because, listen, as the kids go back to school or as you're sending kids off to college, they're going to catch stuff and they're going to bring stuff home. And when they do, you're going to get sick, and then you're going to have to figure it all out. Got to go to the doctor. Got to do a telehealth call. Got to go to the pharmacist. Got to get these prescriptions in. Got to pay co-payments. Got to stand in line with other people that are hacking out lungs. Why would you do any of that when every medicine you might need for something like a sinus infection or a urinary tract infection, I'm talking about like things like a Z-Packer, all here. You have this stuff in your possession. Why would you wait and say, oh, I got to go see a pharmacist. I got to go see a doctor. Forget about all of that. Make sure you go online and go to urgentcarekit.com/710. urgentcarekit.com/710. Our promo code is 710. You'll save $45. Every medication that you need is in this great travel kit. So again, kids are going to school. Kids are going to come home with stuff. You're going to have the medication so you can get better immediately. urgentcarekit.com/710.
All right, here, let's call him on the cell phone. See if he picks up.
Calling Trudell. Want his thoughts.
Let's see if he picks up. Let's see if he picks up. He's not picking up. Maybe he's still asleep.
No, the kids are up at this time. He's probably getting them ready for whatever camp or whatever they got to do.
Oh, this is an outrage. Not going to pick up my call?
You got to be kidding me. Now what would be interesting is when he doesn't pick up your call is if Sedano calls him. Your call has been... Because there's no way he doesn't pick up Sedano's call.
We might do that next. Yeah. We'll also do Bergie's 3 Things. Evan Cohen at 8 o'clock. It's a jam-packed live imaging Tuesday on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature solid.
All right, so Mike Trudell, we interrupt the Thrifty ice cream commercial. Already in progress. Mike Trudell has now texted Bergie. Is he joining us next?
He is joining us next.
All right, we got to reload the Thrifty ice cream spot in a second. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes from right now with Trudell, Jack.
He was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty ice cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
Hi, thanks for calling Uline.
Wait, did the phone even ring?
Nope.
Okay, so you answered before the ring. But now you're going to put me on hold, right?
We don't do that here. We're real people answering the phone, ready to help with your order when you are.
Uline has thousands of quality products for your business and warehouse needs. Always in stock, ready to ship same day. And backed by Uline's legendary 24/7 customer service. Uline. We warehouse for you.
Buenos días.
Call Jacob. Hey, Cappy, listen, you get into an action, you call Jacob at 800-345-6789, and there's steps to this. Step 1, get safe.
Yeah, step 2, get medical care.
Step 3, document everything.
Step 4, do not guess what you should say to insurance companies.
No, and step 5, count on Jacob.
Count on Jacob.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature cylindrical scoop. It's the brand this city was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty Ice Cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Visit Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
All is good. Okay. On the brand new Sedano and Kap morning show. Yeah.
Back to the guys.
$7:26. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap morning show. It is a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Oh yeah. The reason why we play the Love Boat is because joining us now, apparently I woke him up with my phone call.
Oh, really?
I was just returning his late night call last night.
Right. He tried to wake you up.
Yeah, the ball knower extreme, Mike Trudell, joins us on the day that we know a little bit of the NBA schedule. We know Christmas Day, but Trudell.
And opening night.
And opening night. We have Cappy and Sedano in studio today, a rare summer treat. But we're going to begin here.
Oh, wow.
Because last time you were with us on the show, you asked Cappy's advice and the whole crew. You were going on a cruise. Yeah. That's why I play Love Boat. And you asked, because your in-laws got you one room, one cabin for Captain Stabbin. And how were you going to be able to, get down with the kids in the room with the great Andy Trudell? So I leave the floor to you to explain how it went down on this Disney cruise to Alaska, right?
Yeah, it was to Alaska. Beautiful, beautiful Alaska. I do have to say that. Let me just explain the setup of the room. So obviously it's a cruise ship, so the rooms aren't that big, but we did have one of the rooms that was looking on the outside of the ship. So you had the little veranda outside, but the way that it worked was you have the one, you walk in and then you have the kind of the two bathrooms or where it's one bathroom, but it's two different doors, one for the actual toilet, one for the shower. Then there's a bed, and then there's like they pull a Murphy bed down from the ceiling, for one of the twins. Then under that is another bed, and then we got this mattress from the adjoining room where my wife's sister was.
I can't even walk around in this room.
Remember when Alan Sliwa had a Murphy bed and we used to make fun of him?
Can't even walk around in this room.
So now the one reason I thought I might have a chance though is that they do have one of those it's essentially a curtain that goes between, it comes like out of the wall almost, and it goes between the Murphy bed and like the pull-out couch thing and the actual mattress, right? So there is this sort of layer that almost makes it seem like there's some separation.
Mm-hmm.
But all I can say about whether or not anything went down is that I tried. Okay, I tried my best. And
let me tell you what that means. Let me interpret.
It didn't work out.
Yeah, what that means is Annie was like, "No, the kids are right here." Yeah. And Mike goes, "But what about this thing that we pulled across, like this?" And she goes, "But they can still hear us." And then Mike says, "Well, be quiet," And she goes, "No, I can't," And so I hear you. This is why what you got to do on situations like these is you got to say to the grandparents, "Hey, we forgot something in the room. Can you take the kids? We'll be back in a few minutes." You go, you knock it out, quickie, bang, you're back at the
That's
back
an
at the
excellent
table,
point.
right?
Excellent point.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I tried that. I tried that idea too.
So can I just for statistical purposes here, since everybody here likes to put things into sports
analogies,
right?
Yeah.
Would you say that you were 0 on the cruise?
Do you guys remember when Mason went to shoot free throws at the Lakers facility?
Okay, and he went.
It was kind of like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 0 for 10.
Yeah.
Didn't he make 3 shots?
Yeah, he was 3 for 20.
Oh, 3 for 20.
Yeah.
Were you 3 for 20, Trudell?
Well, no.
So Mason's 15% free throw shooting percentage was higher than you getting action on a cruise. On a Disney cruise to Alaska.
Wow. Oh well.
Hey,
one last question.
Hey,
about
you
the Disney
gave it
cruise.
the old college try though.
Were there a lot of characters on the Disney cruise? Did you see Mickey? Oh boy.
Oh, every character. There were a million characters. Not just all of the, Mickey, Goofy, Donald, all that.
Chip
there
and
was
Dale?
like Black Panther was
Oh,
there.
yeah, were there
and Elsa was there, and Anna was there.
Was Chip and Dale there?
were there, all of them.
Yeah, we're just a couple of guys messing around. That's what we are.
One piece of advice, this is just last thing for me, is next time your in-laws generously invite you and your family on a vacation that they are paying for because it's some sort of birthday or anniversary or whatever, next time you explain to them, hey, we all just can't fit in the same room anymore, Ma, Dad. So if you guys don't mind, as much as I really appreciate
We get one second room?
Yeah, we need to get a second room.
Yeah.
And if they say we're not going to do that, Mike, at this stage of the game, you pay for your own room. You let the grandparents pay for the kids, and you pay for your get-down room.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And make it a small room.
Yeah, get the smallest, cheapest one. You know, you don't even have to sleep in it if you don't want to. It's just you get down there.
I mean,
Hey, ask your in-laws, do you want more grandchildren or not?
Was there
well,
heavy
I
petting?
don't know. Would Sedano do? Sedano, I don't know if you've actually been on a cruise before, but would you pay? These are not cheap rooms, okay?
Yeah.
For the cruise ship.
Yeah.
What are you doing, George? You getting an extra
you
room?
got to have some separation if you can. If it's
I know, he
available.
does. I know. Well, what did you do when you were on vacation recently? Did you have a hotel room with you and your 2 kids?
We
and
had
your
a
wife?
suite.
Oh, a suite.
Sedano suite.
Okay, so you actually then in
Yeah,
Europe,
they have sofa bed, living room. We have bedroom.
you higher percentage than Trudell?
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Especially with all that
Not
French
a lot
wine.
Of sweets,
Come
not
on
a
now.
lot of sweets on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
No, well, right there are, but the suites on the cruise ship,
Yeah.
they cost like $20,000 or something for like a week. It's
I mean,
crazy.
come on. Tell your in-laws.
Yeah, I mean,
Hook
yeah.
it up. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
No.
Meanwhile.
Maybe next time.
Maybe. So, Mike, I don't. Since you just woke up, I don't know if you saw the Christmas schedule and the opening week schedule.
Well, Chris put it in as if I'm like leisurely sleeping in. And first of all, I called Chris at 8:03 last night. I'm like, okay, so I did think he might be in bed.
So when I
and then
left
Andy
you
and I
and
watched
hold
the-
on. When I left you in Geeter at 6:30, I said, I'm going to the East Central to pass out. That wasn't a joke.
Well, I didn't hear you say the pass out part, which is why I was hesitant to call. But it sounds like you slept right through it. Andy and I watched the finale for House of Dragons.
Yeah,
Are you
really
watching
good.
that, George?
Oh my God, it was so good.
So we watched that last night.
Yeah.
And by the time we get the boys to bed, the boys didn't.
What? You didn't watch
actually
any of
go
it?
to bed
I'm
until
gonna
10
binge.
o'clock.
Hold on,
You
Trudell.
haven't seen any of it.
I'm going to binge.
It's so good. Great
I've heard.
season.
I've heard.
I
Great
won't spoil
season.
it.
Okay.
I won't spoil it, but by the time it actually ended, because we had to watch the final 2 episodes.
Right.
So I mean, the boys were. So I didn't actually go to bed until about 1 ish. When right about the time when Morales was waking up, probably.
You know what's
So we're
gonna
on different schedules.
what's gonna
But
happen though?
Yeah, I did have to wake up.
Cappy's gonna binge this, and then he's gonna come in here and ask me and Greg 17,000 questions. Who's this person, and why did they do this? And I still don't understand that.
But
I don't remember because I don't remember season 2.
But just you're right.
Yeah.
Because remember that after episode.
So I would just binge season 1 through 3.
Well, episode
Seriously.
one, I was completely lost and confused.
Yeah.
You said go back and listen to some podcasts, watch some podcasts.
Well, you can actually
catch
watch
up.
it on the HBO Max if you got it.
So my son watched the entire season. My daughter was watching the finale the other night, and I'm like, don't tell me what's going to happen. I'm going to binge it. I have 2 episodes remaining from World War II. I'm just waiting for the atomic bomb to drop, and then I'll be
You know what?
ready to move on.
I can kind of tell you what happens in that
The story doesn't change?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm encaptured, if you will, if that's really a word, by this World War II docuseries that I'm watching. And then I will get to House of the Dragon.
Yeah. All right. So, Mike, what did you make of the schedule that was laid out today, or the portion of the schedule that was laid out today? Let's start with the Lakers, and then we can broaden ourselves out there.
Okay. Well, just for future reference, Cappy, next time I'm on with you, I did write like a 35-page paper on World War II in European focus in college. And so if you want to break down why the Allies actually ultimately won, have kind of like the 5-point focus there. So we can talk about that. As for the
I would
Lakers
love
schedule,
to. I'd love to have that conversation. I'm
Yeah.
really into World War II history now.
We should do a World War II special on the air.
We
Just do a YouTube hour.
Yeah. But you got to dress up in costume. You got to dress up in costume.
Professor Trudell.
Can we do it on the beach? Just to kind of have a little D-Day,
like a Normandy
Oh, that's
kind
a
of
good
feel
idea.
to it. Yeah.
That is a good idea.
I'll dress up like a Russian.
Okay.
Well, back then we were all friends. You know?
Exactly.
We were working
we're good.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the Warriors and the Sixers. I like it. I think they're sending LeBron home, which is nice to spend the time with his family on Christmas. And there is a lot of juice to that game. Now it's not quite this. It's not nearly the same as like Shaq coming back with Miami or something, right? Where I don't think there's going to be venom. I think it's going to be largely the Lakers, I'm sure, will do a very nice, like, thank you, King, thank you, LeBron video and all of that kind of thing. So, I think there'll be a little heat in the actual game, though, because by that point, right, I think we all expect the Sixers to be in the top couple of teams in the East. And, the Lakers, to me, are more in that kind of 3 to 6 range with the 4 teams that were between 3 and 6 last year, but both have the chance to start the season really well, especially with a healthy Luka and having the whole team in Slovenia. So I'm energized by that. The Warriors, I think there's a little bit of steam off them, but you still have Steph Curry, and so as long as you have Steph, that they're still a fun team to watch.
By the way, I think that when LeBron is introduced, I don't think you're going to hear like this amazing roar from the crowd where everybody's like, oh, yeah, welcome back, LeBron. This is awesome. I think you'll have a little bit more like 50-50, where you'll have the LeBron lovers
a little more
going,
tepid?
Yeah, I think LeBron lovers, LeBron's back, and we appreciate your 8 years in the championship. And then there's going to be that other half of the crowd that's like, I haven't even been to a Laker game in the last 8 years because I didn't like the team anymore because of this guy. I actually think you'll have more of a boo, boo. I can't do both at the same. Boo, boo, boo. What do you think? I don't think it's
gonna be 50-50.
I don't think
it's a very corporate crowd. And I would say that the crowd, and I would also say that the crowd at Crypto.com Arena, I would say they actually really enjoy LeBron. Would you say that, Mike? I would say that while there's venom for him on the online streets, I would say generally speaking, the people in the house have always been very reverential towards him.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, George. I mean, I think that if you're paying attention to, say, maybe the people calling into our station or the comments on Twitter, and I think you're going to get more of that sense that Cappy was getting at. Although honestly, I was really confused by the trying to boo and cheer at the same time. Over the phone in my ear, I was not quite sure what was happening. But I think George summarized that well. Like in the arena, I can't remember the last time, like in crypto, that I heard like an actual boo or anything, right? Especially if there's that we think there's this whole sentiment of people, and as Cappy described. But maybe you'll get some sprinkling of it, but 50-50.
Smattering.
To me, it's and also I think it's just that's not the time either, right? I think it's going to be mostly respectful, and as well it should be. But just in case, Cappy, that's when you have the button for the kind of additional, just turn the music up a little bit on the welcome video. Just in case, just to drown out any potential boos if there are.
I can see.
Frankly, there shouldn't be.
Yeah, I could see like the cheers for the video, and then like when he touches the ball, maybe some boos there because now you're not one of us kind of thing. Like that generally tends to happen.
Although the biggest applause and the biggest cheer of the night should be when Bronny is defending LeBron, and like when
if that happens, that will be the case.
Bronny swats LeBron. Or Bronny dunks in LeBron's face, posterizes him. I mean, where now our new guy is Bronny. We're now anti-LeBron. We're now pro-Bronny.
Gotcha.
You think so?
I mean, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I'm trying to build a drama here.
Yeah.
I guess not.
I don't know. I kind of like that thought, Cappy. If Bronny can scratch and claw his way reasonably into the rotation, which he kind of had to do in the first round series against Houston, but that's I think where the Lakers, with all the signings that they made, they're probably hoping that isn't necessarily the case, because that would have meant that somebody else hasn't reached the level that they want them to. But it's not beyond the realm. I guess I said realm because of
right.
It's not beyond the pale.
Just so you know, in our YouTube chat, we have a poll going right now. When LeBron returns to LA on Christmas Day, he will be.
Yeah, what are those guys going to say?
Booed or cheered?
They're going to be like 90% boo.
You're close. 88% right now are for booing.
Of course.
Those
guys literally. Those guys walk out of their house in the morning and just look at the mailman and they go boo.
Yeah. I'm gonna get T-shirts made with LeBron's face on it and just the word boo below. And I don't mean what's up, boo? I mean boo. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you feel me.
I feel you.
All right, thank you.
Michael, what do you make of the rest of the schedule before we let you go? Just the stuff that's out there. Just anything intrigues you?
I mean, I think that it's the first, we've all been these last couple of weeks. I literally was just on vacation, and George, you were just on vacation. I think the entire NBA was essentially on a week or two vacation, and now it's kind of like the reminder, okay, all right, the juices start to get flowing a little bit once you see that the matchups are actually happening. So I wouldn't say that there's a specific one that that blew my socks off. I do think Sixers and Lakers is going to be the best one, but it just does get you a little bit excited for what's to come again as we now enter big-time NFL mode. But, hey, NBA is around the corner.
That's exactly right.
See,
Bills, Broncos, same time.
I want to see the Knicks opening night, like the ring ceremony, all that stuff. I'd love to see LeBron's going there, right, for that game. I like that.
Sure.
I like that NBC. And I had heard this during the finals that they were pitching an early start. There's a 3 p.m. Eastern start between the Celtics and the Pistons.
3 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, they're going to do a game before the 6 o'clock news.
3 p.m.
I do
Eastern.
like that.
That's
really
awesome, dude. Noon basketball. Opening day, let's go. I like it.
Yeah, I'm into that.
What
too.
are you going to do on a Tuesday at noon? What else you got going on?
It's just going through my mind. I'm thinking about
you got the Cappy Cast 2.0?
No, not yet. But when the Dodgers are playing in Philadelphia, as an example, and the game's at 4:00, I like the 4:00 game.
Yeah,
But a noon tip-off.
Oh, it's great.
I don't know, man.
And Detroit's one of those towns where they'll get people in there.
Wow, noon tip.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Well, yeah, that's the best thing about being on the West Coast, though, is we get on a typical day, you get the 4 p.m. tip as opposed to being on the East Coast where you got to wait until 7 for the first game. So to me, and then we get to just watch hoops. We get to be ball knowers at 12.
Yeah, Cappy.
And look, how is Cappy? Cappy, your ball knowing, I think, is going to take a step up this year.
You know what?
You're going to reach another echelon.
We'll do a little brunch. I'll get you some smoked salmon and some everything bagels.
Oh, yeah, little capers.
Yeah.
Okay, onions.
Yeah.
All right, tomato.
Yeah.
And a hot dog on the side.
and Bergie, a nice smear of cream cheese. Don't forget about that, right?
Is Geeter going to be there?
Nice fluffy smear.
Don't like cream cheese.
Yeah.
You
don't like cream cheese? I know you don't like cheese. You don't like cream cheese?
He doesn't like anything unless
It
it's
doesn't
sweet.
taste good.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, I go butter for the bagel. I don't like the cream cheese. Why would you ruin something?
I'd rather instead well before butter. I'd rather do a drizzle of olive oil or something on it before butter.
Oh, I do like the olive oil. I do
right.
like olive oil.
By the way, you're right. The drizzle of olive oil with a nice tomato and onion, that's very nice too.
Lovely.
Salt and pepper.
Capers. Throw capers on there too.
Yeah, a little salty.
Yeah, they are salty, but they're kind of
caper.
pickly salty. I like
It's a lot of salt though.
Yeah, it's
Like
too much
a lot of
sodium.
sodium for him.
Too much
Well,
sodium.
no, I'm not worried about sodium anymore. It's just like
Oh,
Yeah,
then
I'd
you get dry mouth.
I'd
over
rather
there.
just have tomato and onion, red onion.
And
stuff.
you want what you do is Cappy, your dad would appreciate this.
Yeah.
Charlie Kaplan, because it's cheap.
Right.
As you've outlined here. You get a regular bagel because they're cheaper, and then you smatter on the everything but the bagels are a spread.
Yes, you do that. Right.
A little seasoning.
Right. You can. Right. You don't have to have it on the outside of the bagel.
You have it on
You
the
put
inside.
the cream cheese down, and then you put the everything salt. Yeah.
Right.
Very good.
And there's less of it in that way.
Less of it in.
You know what I had
Less
for
sodium.
Oh, okay. Good point.
Yeah.
what I had for lunch for basically my entire high school from freshman year on. I would have a salt bagel in half with salami in the middle. And then occasionally, depending on how much, if my mom had a little more time in the morning or if I was helping, maybe some green olives in there. But usually just the salt bagel with the salami. That's a strong mix right there.
It is. Can we just talk about one small?
The way he's saying bagel?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it is the one word I've been told. I've been told that before. It's the one word that I say weird.
Well,
and I don't know if it's some combination of Minnesota and my East Coast parents, but I recognize that it's not correct. But that's just how I say it. Bagel.
Yeah, no, B-A-Y, bay.
It's not bagel.
G-U-L-L, bagel.
Yeah, bagel.
Not bagel.
You better be careful, Trudell. If we take you in Encino and you say that,
right,
you're dead.
Oh, the brothers up there will not like it.
You're not going to do well at the delis.
No,
that's
sir.
for sure.
Right, and that's a good order though. A salt bagel with salami is a nice order. Hebrew National salami, very good.
What kind of salami though? A dry salami or a Genoa salami?
A harder salami.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Michael, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it as always.
Boy, you just got kicked out of here.
We got to get to Bergie's three
I know,
things.
but the way he said bagel.
Good job, Trudell. Goodbye.
Not cool.
I'll call you back later.
All right, Bergie's three Dodger things. The Dodgers survived yesterday against the Kansas City Royals. We'll get to that as the offense was kickstarted in a moment. But first, Christopher, tell us about how you almost died.
Well, listen, salami can sometimes be tough on the heart.
Well, wait a second. Don't forget, you're only supposed to have salami once a month. You know, it's a cold cut.
Yeah, listen, you got to be careful. There's a lot of carcinogens.
But I like to get the big one, like the
long one?
the long tube, and then you cut it yourself.
Yeah.
Cut your own salami.
Right.
Don't have somebody cut your salami. And when you have too much salami, you might have to go see our friends at Providence. They saved my life. Hopefully it doesn't come to that for you. You know why? Your heart works hard for you every day, and taking care of it should be a year-round priority. My friends at Providence bring together some of the brightest minds in cardiac care, keeping you in the game with expert physicians, advanced treatments, and compassionate support right here in Southern California. So it is not a final for that heart. Whether you're looking to be more active, eat a little healthier, know your numbers, or stay on top of routine screenings, small steps today can make a meaningful difference in your long-term heart health. Like tonight, Cappy and I are going to go lift together. You're going to squat me. Spot me. Oh, maybe squat me too. Providence.
You know how you spot a guy when he's squatting, by the way? Do you know how to do that?
It's been a long time since I did that.
We should probably rehearse it before we go to the Planet Fitness.
In the digital hour?
Because, honestly, I just want to say one thing. I'm going to grab your boobs.
Like Sua did on Saturday?
Right.
At the golf course?
Yes, exactly.
In that picture?
Yes.
All right, where am I on this?
I got jealous.
Prevention is one of the best ways to protect your heart, and having the right care team by your side can make all the difference. Your heart powers every moment that matters. Whether you're cheering from the stands, spending time with the family, or enjoying an active lifestyle, Providence is committed to supporting healthier hearts in every community with personalized cardiac care and resources designed to help you live your healthiest life. Learn more and take the next step at providence.org/SoCalHeart. Providence.org/SoCalHeart. You want that heart to pound strong, like Cappy in the night on a cruise strip or ship. Did I say shrimp?
You lost it, man.
747. Good morning. It is a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. We got Bergie's three things in 3 minutes from right now. Then Evan Cohen, top of the hour, 8 o'clock.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
You want to talk about a winning locker room? Rotolo Chevrolet is stacked.
That's the goal, Travis. Build a team that shows up every day ready to win for the customer.
And you trust them to do it?
100%. When your people know you've got their back, they take care of everything else.
That's why people like me keep coming back. It's not just buying a car, it's an experience.
Exactly. Great people, great culture, and we make every customer drive away happy. Come see us in Fontana off the 210 freeway at Sierra or online at rotolochevy.com.
As the young kids will say, lit.
Dog. 7:48 in the morning. Think you've got what it takes to take down Travis Rogers and Marcus Grant in fantasy football. Listen to DeMarco and Travis for your chance to qualify for the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off. Draft live with Travis and Marcus this Thursday. Compete for weekly prizes, and if you're the last fan standing, you'll win 2 tickets to football's biggest championship game. You know what we're talking about, right? It's all powered by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Guys, Pizza Hut takes me back old school. Birthday parties, Little League, Friday nights, there was always something special about the Hut. Now, celebrate again with Pizza Hut's new throwback value menu. Iconic favorites like a personal pan pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda starting at just $4. Feed the family with the original stuffed crust pizza, $11.99 for a one-topping medium. Try new additions like triple cheese, mac and gooey s'mores sticks. Go to pizzahut.com or order now on the Pizza Hut app.
The Hard Rock Hotline on ESPN LA. Brought to you, of course, by Hard Rock Casino Tajon.
Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown LA. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Kenny here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-hour energy shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of the guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's a delicious, portable, zero-sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on summer with Firework Freeze 5-hour energy shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener. Like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. George Sedano.
I mean, this is like silly. Like, what are we doing here?
Scott Kaplan.
Here's the phone. Back in the flame. Band and vamping and vamping. I don't think to find. What did that with my dope rhyme?
More Sedano and Kap right now.
Oh, Beyonce.
7:51. Good morning.
Bootylicious.
Are you bootylicious, Cappy?
I'd like to think so.
On this day in 2001, the #1 hit, Bootylicious. Beyonce, this time with Destiny's Child, Jack. It's a Live Energy Tuesday presented by our friends at Providence. It's also National Foo-Foo Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's foo-foo exactly?
I don't know.
Like nonsense.
Oh, really?
Like silliness.
Oh,
that's this
That's
show.
what foo-foo is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
the Sedano-
gosh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Foo-foo every day for you.
How you spell foo-foo day?
This says F-U-F-U.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
F-U.
You go F-O-O,
Yeah,
F-O-O.
I was thinking foo-foo.
Yeah.
Not few-few.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember in House of Cards when Frank Underwood, Kevin Spacey's character, got the cufflinks as a gift, and it was just F-U, his initials? So his cufflinks were F-U. We should get a pairs of those.
We should get those. We should not have our initials. We should have FU. That's a
FU.
great idea. On some really nice cufflinks.
This is saying
which I
that-
don't never wear anymore, you know.
This is saying
I
that
only have
foo-foo
one
is a
French,
Yeah, you're
Right.
not a French cuff guy.
French cuff shirt because it's just a pain in the ass. to
No,
Kevin's
no, you
point.
got to wear French cuff.
So I have one French cuff shirt, and so I have like one pair of cufflinks that I never wear because I never wear the shirt. I'm like, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I always forget my cufflinks. So if I like put on a tuxedo, and like I have to travel
So
with
if
a
you
tuxedo,
put
I
on a
forget it.
tuxedo,
Yeah.
how often do you put on a tuxedo?
Once a year, maybe?
Does
Not even for me.
Yeah.
does your girlfriend Rachel, Rachel, make you dress up in a tuxedo sometimes? Like, hey, let's get it on tonight. Oh, sorry. Put on the tuxedo. Let's do some James Bond character.
Yeah, it's not. It's not really like that. It's more like we have to go someplace that we probably don't even really want to go, and I have to put on a tuxedo, and then really it starts with this. God, I hope I can still fit into this thing.
Now,
you know?
Bergie, I stepped on Bergie. You have a foo-foo update?
No, I was just saying that foo-foo, this says it's a meal from, it's a West African cuisine.
Oh, really?
Oh, it could be.
Oh, dude, let's
but
go
I
for
was
lunch
thinking,
today.
I was thinking more of the slang, the foo-foo slang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, let's go for lunch today. We'll get a little foo-foo.
Get a little foo-foo.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. We'll walk in.
Speaking of Bergie, Dodgers survived yesterday.
Yeah, Dodgers did survive. Do we want to play the open thing?
Max Muncy yesterday. That triple, excuse me.
Yeah.
Double that
Unbelievable.
turned itself into a triple, yeah.
The fact that Kyle Tucker scored on that play.
About time.
From first, yeah.
Let me tell you, he's had a good 15 games since you've been gone.
He has?
Yeah.
No, he has. He's been good.
Did you see what Kyle
In a
Tucker
losing
did?
streak, he'd been good.
Yeah, did you see what Kyle Tucker did when he scored from first? He got up and he went. And then he walked off.
But give
There
him
was
credit.
zero emotion
But
coming
give him
from
credit.
me.
He slid, head first.
Yeah.
You know, like to me, when I see a guy slide head first, I always think to myself, that guy cares. That guy's trying to give everything he's got to score.
You guys hate him so much.
No,
it's hilarious.
No, it's not that we hate him.
I just think it's hilarious. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
It's just that we're disappointed that he hasn't lived up to the contract that he got.
But that's part of the reason that we're going to end up in a lockout.
Well, I mean, yes, you give an average player like top-level money. Yes, that is what's going to lead
part
to
of the reason.
lead to a lockout.
That's a small slice of the pie, you know?
But it
Calling
was
him
good
an
to
average
see him
player.
score, though.
Yeah,
It was good to see him score from first.
It was good to see him score. It was good to see Max Muncy hit not a home run, that he hit a ball over right field going down the line, so he was just moving guys along. I mean, you'd be happy with the home run, obviously.
Well, let me tell you something.
But moving guys around was important.
The fact that they got all three guys to score on that play, because the outfielder played it well, I thought.
Starling Marte.
Yeah. And they still got all three runs in. I mean, the only reason it became a triple was because Tucker went home.
Right.
Like, there's no way Muncy makes that into a triple if Kyle Tucker's not going home because they threw home. So, but yeah, and then Edwin Diaz looked actually good. Slider looked good.
Slider did look good, and we talked about that yesterday, that the slider is what's the most important pitch that he has, because if he's throwing his fastball well and he offsets it with the slider.
He was locating the fastball.
Yeah, he's locating the fastball, and the slider was hitting inside the zone and in places that they just couldn't hit. So it was nice to see him doing both of those things.
His slider doesn't slide like deep. It's like a little slide.
So not a deep slide.
So
a shallow slide. Yeah. Okay.
So
got it.
it typically does. So he hasn't gotten that full depth that he usually has. But he's getting guys. He got guys out last night with
a little slide.
It was a slight slide. You were absolutely right.
Not deep slide.
No, it was a slight slide.
Shallow slide.
By the way, Bergie's Three Things is brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka, made from
the
Idaho
Tetons.
potatoes and pristine Teton water for a smoother, creamier, cleaner cocktail, Cappy, with no sugar and just 64 calories per ounce. Look for Blue Ice wherever you shop for spirits. Blue Ice Vodka, pure as the Tetons.
Ireland likes to suck on those Tetons like he does the
on the tap.
On the tap.
Yeah.
He sure does.
Bergie, I started doing it. I started going into the bars and saying, hey, I'll take a blue ice with soda. With a lime.
There you go. That's the way that you're supposed to do it, Cap. So thank you for doing that.
Tarik Skubal, he's all right.
He was all right. He wasn't great. He wasn't good. He wasn't bad. He was just He was just fine. So the thing about Tarik Skubal right now is that coming from the Tigers, he had 16 starts. He only had 14 walks in that time. In 2 starts with the Dodgers, he has 4 walks, 2 in each game, and he also hit a guy yesterday. So he's just fighting his control a little bit since he's come on. I don't know if it's because those pants are too tight, but
they are tight,
they're
boy.
so tight,
they
man.
Are tight,
they
man.
are just stuck to him.
Seriously.
But they seem a little looser in the home whites versus the road grays, right?
No. It was painted on him.
Oh no,
yesterday.
it's tight, man.
I mean, he is not like, hey, I want to be loose and comfy.
Right.
He is like, I want to be tight and ready to go.
You couldn't fit your hand down those trousers.
Oh, no chance.
absolutely
I mean,
not.
if you want to adjust your cup, you're going to have a hard time. I'll tell you that right now.
They were Kike Hernandez's pants that he was wearing. but he looked fine. Like, he gave up the home run, which was disappointing to Jack Caglione, who was just killing the Dodgers yesterday.
Yeah. That home run was like out in a second. It was like a liner.
Yeah, he gave up the single to him earlier on that brought in Bobby Witt Jr. when they had 2 outs. So it just struggling a little bit since he got here, but I think he will just getting used to a new place.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Wait, you're skeptical?
Let's talk about it on the other side. How about that? Let's stretch Bergie's Three Things over to the other side, and let's talk about Jacob and Ronnie. No, let's do it. We could stretch. It's okay.
We got Evan.
Okay, Evan can wait.
I don't know about that.
Like the movie.
Yeah.
Like Heaven can wait?
Evan can wait.
Can wait.
Evan can wait.
I don't know. We might lose Evan now.
Well, he can wait.
I don't know.
Or he can participate. How about that?
Ooh. Okay.
So anyway,
Evan participating in Bergie's Three Things.
Let's talk about Jacob here, because look, the city looks completely different from your seat on a motorcycle, right? And then suddenly a driver who wasn't paying attention changes everything in a split second, Cap.
You know, a motorcycle accident can sound just like a crash until you're dealing with road rash, broken bones.
Wait a minute, did you say road rash?
Road rash.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's bad.
Yeah.
Hurts bad.
The thing.
Oh, really?
On a motorcycle?
yeah.
Well, don't you wear sleeves and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys are wearing, like leather jackets and they're padded also, but there's that guy or girl that's driving around out there in short sleeves and you're like, aren't you freezing on that bike? But anyway,
if you're going to ride Jacob's Hog, you got to wear sleeves, Jack.
I would think so.
Yeah,
road rash,
he's got
broken
motorcycles.
Bones, right. Traumatic brain injury, all these things can happen. Nerve damage, a bike that's completely totaled, months of now you're missing work, an insurance company that immediately is trying to blame you for riding in the first, how dare you ride a motorcycle? What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
My mom would do that.
She would?
Oh,
She'd
yeah.
give you a hard time?
Yeah, for a motorcycle, no chance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then you call Jacob and Ronnie at 800-345-6789. The team at Call Jacob Motorcycle Accident Attorneys fights for riders, and they'll take the time to reconstruct what happened, identify who was at fault, and make sure the insurance company never uses your love for riding against you like my mom would.
Absolutely. Hey, you can get a free consultation. You can get a no-obligation case review. And as I always remind you, there is no fee unless Jacob wins for you. So before you let the insurance company paint you as the problem, you talk to someone who knows how to fight for riders and win.
Yeah, you can get a free consultation, no obligation case review, and there's no fee unless we win. Before you let that insurance company paint you as the problem, as Cappy just said, talk to someone that's not my mom.
Okay.
So call Jacob instead at 800-345-6789 or go to calljacob.com. Yeah, Mom, take that. I did want that motorcycle. That's 800-345-6789. Did you just punch?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Sedano on a hog back in the day with like the Miami Hurricanes logo?
Dude, that'd be great.
That's 800-345-6789.
Right.
All right. Or call jacob.com.
8 o'clock at KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Evan Cohen, whether he can wait or not, or he joins in Bergie's Three Things, that's in 4 minutes from right now on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Summer is sizzling and the August deals are at Northridge or Wonders Toyota. It's Bethel Durant, and I love my Camry Hybrid. And right now, you can lease a 2026 Camry SE Hybrid CVT for $359 a month or 36 months plus tax. $359 for a new Camry Hybrid? Come on now. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Camry model 2561 with total SRP of $33,808. Lease in purchase amount of $21,964. $29.99 due at signing. Includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required. Unapproved credit, tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 8/31/2026.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for you. Waba Grill. It's flavorful. Pick me up and never put me down. It's quality. It's fresh. It's spicy. Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in fiery chili crisp. Get yours now, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
I'm here with Angelica, and getting a DUI is serious business, isn't it?
It's a process, Cappy, and if you don't take action within 10 days, you run the risk of some pretty serious consequences. Start by calling or going to fixmydui.org. One of many things Fix My DUI does is help individuals rebuild their lives through stability and reducing the risk of future mistakes. We do this through education and ongoing support.
So the first thing you do,
visit fixmydui.org or call 888-607-7077. We can help.
National Tell a Joke Day is coming up. I got one. Why did Rick cross the 10 freeway? To get to Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're the Fantasy Football HQ for draft parties. Book your draft party today.
Number 2.
We're giving away a 2026 Mustang GT Fastback. Earn entries now, and you could drive off a winner the 31st.
And the number 1 reason.
Good times.
Morongo. Good times.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
Gotta wake up. This is the Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour. of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Good morning, guys. This is Angelica, and this is the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, presented by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and we got you covered at Angelica's Insurance. From auto and home to business and life, we have a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit us at angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. And now, the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, powered by Angelica's Insurance. And Sedano, please pump the brakes, sucker.
The Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour.
Oh, you know, she was digging the cat on the radio.
8:05, good morning.
Clap for the Wolfman.
Whack, whack. Evan Cohen's going to join in with Bergie in just a moment now. Cappy, you know why we play Clap for the Wolfman? This song's about Wolfman Jack, the great disc jockey. And on this day in 1973, American Graffiti, directed by George Lucas, opened in theaters across the U.S. He was the DJ in American Graffiti, and Ron Howard was in there, and they were running around trying to find the DJ in American Graffiti. Great movie.
Your dad have any crossover with Wolfman?
Yeah, he worked with Wolfman at KRLA back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
But you know where Wolfman kind of ended his career? Just for Evan Cohen. There you go.
Is that true?
Yeah. He did late nights when Mike Imus was in the morning, Stern was in the afternoon.
Wow.
On WNBC.
WNBC.
There you go. It's a long way to stretch just to put a smile on Evan's face. And he joins us now. You hear Unsportsmanlike weekdays 3 to 7 a.m., leading into our show, Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. And like today, Evan was a guest on First Take. Not just hosting anymore. Now they bring him in as a guest.
Wow. That's a big deal.
Good morning, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did put a smile on my face. Guest? I think we're like panelists or what, debater? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. All right.
Panelist, yeah.
Who else was on? Who else was on this morning? I mean, I need details.
It was Shea Cornette hosting. It was Jason McCourty, Andrew Hawkins, myself, and then Schrager, Peter Schrager as well.
Oh, I love Schrags.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a panel to be on.
Yeah, it's a good panel. Very solid.
Yeah,
panel.
I got a text in show during Unsportsmanlike asking me if I was available for the A block. So I did the A block. And then then they had enough of me. Then I was done.
So real quick, before we get back to Bergie's organ, which Evan can join in on. So Cappy, I was in the shower at East Central, and you know how you can see the TV from the shower?
Yes, sir.
And I was looking over, and it was just him and Canty because Michelle's on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, at the top of the 5 a.m. hour, it said Shalom and Soul for Evan and Canty.
I like that.
Wait, they put that on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, actually. Seriously. We did a thing. Last week, we started talking about, like, best tag teams in WWE history.
Right. Yeah.
And then we were joking about what our tag team name would be if we were a WWE team. And someone tweeted in Soul and Shalom and then created an R&B AI Soul and Shalom theme song that was unbelievable.
Okay.
So we referenced it. And then a good question by Cam, our producer, which one is which between the two of us? But I didn't know that they actually used it on the graphics. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's why I texted that in our group chat, but I guess you didn't pay attention. Anyway.
Soul and Shalom is good.
I'm a little busy, Morales.
Whatever. 8:07 in the morning, we continue Bergie's organ already in progress thanks to Blue Eyes Vodka. And now Evan is here, and he can join in with Cappy. Or with Bergie. Or with one of the Hebrew brothers. I don't care.
All the Hebrew brothers. All the Shalom.
Tarik Skubal, Greg was saying, he's just getting acclimated. And maybe that's the case, but what happens if he doesn't? I mean, you thought that about Kyle Tucker, 3 months ago, 4 months ago?
Sure. I mean, we've seen what Tarik Skubal is, though, for the last couple of years. He's a two-time Cy Young winner, and he was
different league, though.
Different league, but pitchers, I feel like I trust more to be those type of guys when they come over here. I don't think the pressure that you're seeing from Kyle Tucker of making $60 million, having to fit in with guys, is going to be as much of a problem.
Right, but it's free agency year. He's going into a free agency year. It's not like to be summarily dismissed.
So because he's going into it's not summarily dismissed. I think he's going into a free agency year where you have to perform, right? And you have to perform at a high level to be able to get the amount of money you want.
No, but people listen.
Through 2 games, he's just been fine.
Other teams, when he becomes an available free agent, whether he's the 2-time back-to-back Cy Young winner in Detroit or he's the guy who through 2 games thus far with the Dodgers is just very average looking. If he doesn't get back to what he was, there will be plenty of teams that will take a chance on what he could still be.
Including the Dodgers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But you take a guy in the middle of the season, you move him from Detroit to L.A., you take him from a team that's not really in the playoff race to a team that's one of the best records in all of baseball. You bring him to this team, to this new environment, new uniform, new clubhouse, new teammates. I'm going to give him a little bit of time to get it together.
Totally. I agree with that completely. And also, I mean, he's just being a little wild right now.
Does he have to be great? Can he just be good with them versus great with the Tigers and still have the same level of results relative to winning?
So as long as he gets the win. So if you're saying that in the postseason he's giving up 3 runs but he goes 6 innings over, is that okay?
Yeah, quality start.
It is.
You wouldn't be okay with that?
So I would be okay with that, but in the postseason you need, because the hitting is much lower. Like you don't get a lot of runs typically in postseason games, so you need to keep those runs down. If he's giving up 3 runs and he's walking guys, which he doesn't typically do, that could be an issue. Yeah, but I think I would be okay with a quality start. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I also think, like, you have to, and I know you are, but, like, factoring in what it does for the other starters and what it does for the bullpen, if he's innings eating a little bit in terms of the usage of the bullpen. I also think when Cappy says he's got a new uniform, I feel like Cappy's literally playing that out literally and not figuratively. Like, because it says Dodgers, it's different versus the Tigers, right? It's not actually the change of scenery. It's he's wearing new clothing that Cappy thinks is going to throw him off.
Well, you got to understand, the Tigers uniform actually has a higher level of polyester in it, whereas the Dodgers is a little more cottony.
Yeah.
A little more cottony.
Yeah.
So it takes time to get comfortable, Ev. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the next thing. And so shutdown innings.
You only did 2 things so far?
We've done one thing.
Well, we stopped on Tarik Skubal. It's fine, though.
Oh, my
That's why I
Lord.
wanted the carryover.
Oh,
we
boy.
would have been still doing this earlier.
So we'll go through these quickly, but the shutdown innings have been an issue. There's been a lot of issues with this Dodgers teams recently during the losing streak, but shutdown innings is one of those things, and it happened again last night. The shutdown inning is basically you score a bunch of runs, and in the next half inning, you shut down that team from scoring no runs. That's not happening right now. They're scoring runs, and then in the very next half inning, consistently giving up runs. It happened last night where they got the Max Muncy triple that we were talking about, gets it to 5-3. Immediately, Jack Dreyer comes in, gives up a 2-run home run. So those are the things that they need to shore up.
The middle.
Yeah.
And in the end, kind of, too, now with Diaz, too, as they're working on it. The bullpen.
So everything has been an issue, but shutdown innings, that's been a major issue over the last...
Hashtag shutdown innings, Cappy.
That's right.
Yeah. And then Blake Snell. Sorry. Forgot the organ thing again.
Yeah, see, this is a Cappy
called
thing.
a transition. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So we got to listen. We got to.
I know all about transitions, man.
You do,
yeah.
All right, so Blake Snell.
Blake Snell on the mound tonight.
This guy, he's got it as good as anybody. Okay, Blake Snell.
Is the greatest contract in history.
Honestly, Evan, I mean, this guy, he doesn't
Evan's
pitch in the
still there?
regular season, right? I mean, it's like, there are hosts who take, like, the summer off. This guy, forget the summer. He's taking the spring and the summer off.
Right. He comes back when he gets serious.
Sedano, I actually have, tying it back to what you're saying and what Cappy's saying, I've always found it interesting, Blake Snell, historically, the jersey number he wears. I don't like single digits. He's worn that for pitchers. It bothers me.
Yeah, I'm
really
with you. I don't
weird.
love it either.
Understood.
Why? What is it about the single digit you don't
It just
like?
looks weird.
I
It looks weird.
7? You don't like 7 for a
Hey,
pitcher?
listen. It's kind of like a
No.
defensive end who wears 7. Like, you're supposed to be 97 as a defensive end, not 7. I hate
like
when
Jared
guys-
Hurst?
No, Cappy, I like 7 for a defensive end better than I like 7 for a pitcher.
Oh, see, I don't
Because
like.
7 for a
I would
defensive
agree. I
end,
don't
I'm
love it
used
either,
to in
but I love it.
college.
I don't like single digits for defensive ends or like defensive linemen.
Well, listen, talk to a guy who has to do college football where there's 2 7s.
Yeah, right.
All right, there's one on offense
Yeah.
and one on defense.
Yeah.
At least in the NFL, there's only
that's
1 7.
rough. That is rough, George. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you need
brutal.
like 10 spotters for that. That is brutal. They should pay you extra. You actually should get per game extra if there's guys with the same number on the same team.
Right.
Well, that would
I
be
actually
every
think you
game.
should
Every
increase
game.
Your rate.
I'm with you. I think I need more money.
Good.
I don't understand how that happened in college football.
It's ridiculous.
It is so crazy.
Is
It never
Berkey's
used to be
3
like
things
that.
still going on, or?
It's just about over. Don't worry.
No, Blake Snell. Go ahead.
Blake's if any other pitcher was doing this, like Tyler Glasnow does this too. But if any other pitcher was doing this, I would be a little upset. But Blake Snell does this all the time. He always is out for
Nobody's got it better than this guy.
He does. He's out for the beginning of the year, and then he comes back and he just shoves in the second half of the season. So this is what I'd be worried about a pitcher coming back midseason, but I'm not worried about Blake Snell.
Listen,
this is normal.
I would do it if I were him too.
Oh, listen.
That's what you're trying to do here.
I said for years. Oh, really? I said for years Clayton Kershaw should not pitch until after the All-Star game. You guys laughed at me. Now Blake Snell does this, and everybody thinks it's brilliant.
Well, but the problem is Blake Snell
But he's not a good postseason pitcher. Why would you want Kershaw only in the postseason?
Because my whole point was you needed him healthy. And what would happen is he'd wear down as the season went on. So my whole
But he
thought
also
was,
takes a little bit to ramp up, too.
So I would just say this.
I know all about that.
You do you?
Yeah.
Still taking you a long time?
Well, about 7.5 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
We've cut down by
That's good.
We've cut it down.
The weightlifting is really improving things.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you
Your
got to. You got to
testosterone
lift.
levels
You got to lift that
are
as you
going
get
up.
older.
Well, Cappy and I are going to lift tonight.
That's right. Hey, Bergie, last thing, since it's not part of the three things. My favorite player in all of Major League Baseball made one of the most amazing catches last
Tommy
night.
Edman was
Oh, yeah,
incredible.
so good.
Tommy Edman
Full-out
is amazing.
sprint.
Friend of the show.
Right. Tommy Edman, for a guy, listen, if I said to you who's the best player on the Dodgers, you'd tell me, Shohei,
Ohtani,
Mookie,
yeah.
Freddie. Listen, who's more versatile and great with his versatility than Tommy Edman?
I mean, Shohei Ohtani's pretty
No,
versatile.
He does do
Shohei
pretty
Ohtani cannot
important
play
things.
left field. Shohei Ohtani cannot play second base. No.
He's the most versatile player to ever live.
No.
But Tommy Edman is
Tommy
more.
Edman's better.
Okay.
Tommy Edman's more versatile.
All right,
No, it's true.
Cappy, if
true.
if Shohei wanted to play second base, you don't
Yeah.
think he could play second base?
No, he could do it, not as well as
I
Tommy
mean,
Edman.
Mookie Betts was an all-star right fielder, and now is like a really good shortstop.
Tommy Edman could be too.
Can this kid lock
You
out?
know, we realize
Oh,
the
boy.
Dodgers may have the most versatile team in Major League Baseball history,
Yeah.
and yet Tommy Edman is the number one. Look,
That's
can I
it.
go
He's
back
the
to
guy.
one thing?
Tommy Edman's the guy.
Wait, I want to go
Can
back
he
to
lock
one
out
thing.
his feature? Can he do the lockout?
So 3 Things is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, pure as the Tetons.
By the way,
Love
be
those
sure to
Tetons.
watch Fergie's.
Bergman.
Well, hold on. Be sure to watch the
All
Blue
right.
Review tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. with Marcus Grant and Gregory Arthur Bergman on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles, presented by LAX. Go ahead, Evan.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Bergie, I know that rightfully so you expect the Dodgers to be 162-0 and then win every game in the postseason.
No.
That said, are you actually that negative about this team, or are you just in a rut because of the losing streak? Because every one of your 3 things was negative.
No, Tarik Skubal was that he had a decent.
No, I was the one that said, are you sure? He was trying to paint it as positive that he was just getting by. And I was like, well, I mean, listen, we don't know.
Was there a positive one, George, in there? Like, is he not positive?
You
about
want
the
a
Dodgers?
positive? Here, I'll give you the positive. I
Oh,
got
let's
it
hit
for
the
you
organ
right
here.
now.
Hold on, here we
Here,
go.
The Dodgers have won 2 of 3.
There
so
you
there you
go.
go. That's extraordinarily positive. So I mean, like Evan, they went on a massive losing streak, and when you talk about this team every single day, you can't just say, "Oh, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine," and then
that
just
what
be
you
like,
usually
"All
say,
right,
though?
let's move on."
You ride the roller coaster. I totally get it.
You gotta wonder if
162 games.
You got to wonder if
Go ahead,
Bergie
bro.
takes. Well, I had a funny. You got to wonder if Bergie takes pills for the never-ending organ this morning because it won't end. It just keeps going and going and going.
I don't know why you hate the Dodgers.
Fergie,
so
look,
much.
I've got the medical emergency kit for you. There's probably a pill in here for you.
For that never-ending
There you go.
organ.
That's
From
right.
the wellness company.
Mm-hmm.
So, Evan, let me ask you this. We had Trudell on earlier. What are overarching thoughts on what's been released by the NBA regarding the schedule?
I love it. I think they did an awesome job, and I think anyone trying to spin that anyone outside of LeBron James, the face of the NBA, is trying too hard. It's not Wemby. It's not Jalen Brunson. It's not Anthony Edwards. Every single thing is based on LeBron James. Our first week of games on ABC and ESPN, what's the highlight that we're going to promote? LeBron and the Sixers at the Cavs. Christmas Day, LeBron and the Sixers at the Lakers. Opening night, which is, I think, NBC, LeBron and the Sixers for the ring ceremony in New York at the Garden against the Knicks. Everything is LeBron-based. This wasn't just Adam Silver saying, I need you to make a decision so I know where I may schedule you. This is Adam Silver saying, you are the schedule. It is all about LeBron James.
I agree, and I think, Evan, that when Adam Silver said, well, we can't finish the schedule until we know where LeBron is going, LeBron knew he didn't have to hear the commissioner say this, that he was in control. And I suspect that when he signed with the Sixers, he called Adam Silver and said, now listen, you waited for me to make the schedule. You make sure that I'm in L.A. for Christmas because I want to go home. And so, I don't know, it just seemed very obvious to me that the Lakers would host the Sixers on Christmas Day.
Well, but Cappy, here's the thing. It's funny you say that. So before the schedule came out this morning, Campy and I on our show and on Sportsmanlike, we're sitting there with that exact line of LeBron has openly said he wants to play on Christmas, but he wants to be home on Christmas. And we're like, well, where is home these nowadays. Is it New York? Is it Philly? Is it Cleveland? Is it L.A.? So I think we now know what he considers home, and that is Los Angeles, obviously.
Yeah, when things don't go well this year in Philadelphia, the Philly fans will call the local sports radio stations to complain. He's not a real Sixer anyway.
But they're going to be good.
He doesn't even live in Philadelphia. He lives in New York. How dare he live in New York?
You know who did that too?
Who that?
Wilt Chamberlain, who's actually from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I didn't
And
know.
did you? I saw that, actually. I saw that story. I think it was David Jacoby who did it on The Ringer. And he went back and forth between New York and Philly because he owned a nightclub, which I think is called Smalls, or something with Smalls in it. I don't know if it was named after Michelle.
I didn't see it from David Jacoby. I read it, but it was. But yes, I believe. Yeah, it was a nightclub for sure. I don't.
So what was
the
the
name
deal? Would Wilt leave Philly, go to New York, and go to his nightclub after games?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Cappy, your mind is going to a place that I'm sure it should. But I also, in addition to that, I also think he actually owned it and ran it. Like, I'm not saying he's working the coat check, which would be fascinating if Wilt Chamberlain was taking your coat like after a game in Philly. But I think he actually was like the business person behind this whole thing, and that's why he had to go back and forth to New York.
I wonder what LeBron will own in New York that will, justify his living in New York rather than Philadelphia. I mean, is he taking
Why does
a
he
help?
have to justify that?
I mean, he owns a lot of things.
Yeah, well, does he have a nightclub? If not, I mean, or does he have a fancy restaurant? Someplace he could go to after the games? Hey, how's he get home? Does he take a
I'm
does he
pretty
take a
sure he'll
helicopter?
also have a place in Philly. If
You
I
will?
had to
Oh,
guess.
you will.
Yes.
You will. Okay.
Fairly certain.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, that I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway,
You can afford that, Cappy?
I don't know if he can. I don't know. I don't know if he can afford another home.
Yeah.
He's only making $4 million. He's making the minimum.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he can afford it.
What do you make of? Obviously, you mentioned Lakers and Philly, right? But what do you make of the matchup of LeBron coming here? What do you make of the Lakers and Warriors to kick things off on Wednesday?
Yeah, so it is. It's going to be very interesting to see. Do the Lakers and Warriors actually have a thing, or did LeBron and the Warriors have a thing?
Right.
And I think we're going to learn that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't sense that the Lakers and Warriors have that thing. I would feel like if you're going to find the Lakers stuff, obviously it's the Celtics. I would think the Mavs obviously still play a factor in that. I said on First Take, I think one of the games on Christmas to keep an eye on is just the inevitable collision course between cap space and free agency, which is the Warriors and Nuggets. Not saying Jokic is going to the Warriors. What I am saying is Jokic is going to be a free agent. The same summer, the Warriors have $100 million in space, and I think that kind of picks up in terms of rumors. But I think the Lakers, like I've said for years, I thought the Lakers Celtics should always be on Christmas. I know why it's not relative to some of the matchups, but Lakers Warriors is good. But that also, George, in terms of X's and O's basketball, that could be like, a 6 seed versus a play-in, if even that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just bombs away between Luka and Steph. I mean, that I kind of agree with you that I think that the Lakers and Warriors was more of a LeBron-Steph thing.
Agreed. But Steph Curry and the Lakers both rate is, I think, what they're banking on.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's the thing that I find interesting is, do you place them together or apart? Like, I thought it was interesting Christmas Day, Spurs and Knicks. I know that's a finals rematch, but that to me tells me that Wemby is not standalone. That somebody can just show up to Wemby on Christmas.
Yeah, but they've done the rematch a bunch of times. So I mean, I don't know. He may or may not be. I mean, he clearly. I mean, the Western Conference Finals did great numbers, so I would imagine that would. I would imagine he'd be standalone just fine. To be honest with you.
So then who is right now the Los Angeles Lakers' biggest Western Conference rival is who?
Oklahoma City.
Current moment. Oklahoma City.
Not San Antonio.
I would say Oklahoma City or San Antonio, but Oklahoma City because they've actually played them in a playoff series. Luka has some history against them in the playoffs. So, yes, if I had to pick one, it would be Oklahoma City.
I would not have guessed that. I don't know who I would have guessed.
guessed?
That's the problem. I was hoping you wouldn't ask a follow-up.
I don't know what I would have guessed, but that wasn't it. What would you have guessed? I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the interesting thing. Maybe that's the exciting thing is, can there be a rivalry with the Lakers that develops that would be greater than that of Oklahoma City or San Antonio?
See, if Michael Malone was still the coach of the Denver Nuggets, I would say that, but he's
even
not there anymore.
But with LeBron gone. I mean, wasn't Michael Malone a guy who really kind of took his shots at LeBron?
Nah, he took like one.
But I also think that's because they have a relationship. You know, he was
an assistant coach in Cleveland.
So then why Michael Malone still
Because
in Denver?
he was antagonizing towards the Lakers, period. Like that was more of the issue.
George, if I forget travel for a second, if I could say to you right now, you could be on the call of any of the games announced.
Oh, Lakers,
today.
Sixers. Not even close.
Well, he just said no travel.
No, travel aside.
Oh,
is what he said.
you'd still take Lakers.
Right.
Sixers.
If you told me I could pick the game I'd be on Christmas, for sure I would pick Lakers Sixers. I think it's the most attractive game.
Well, looking at these matchups, I would agree. By the way, now maybe I'm just built-in local bias here, but Lakers Sixers, when you've got the home team versus the guy who's coming back, who's one of the all-time legends, and the team was handed off to the other guy, and everybody's getting paid except the guy that probably should have gotten paid. I mean, there's a real storyline there.
Yeah.
These other games, they look good. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're attractive Christmas games.
Yeah.
But Evan, for me, I know I'll be watching NFL on Christmas. The one game from the NBA that would take me back to the NBA would be Lakers Sixers.
Right.
What is the thanks? That helps with the schedule release conversation by saying you're not going to watch it. So what's the reaction going to be from the LA fans when LeBron is introduced for the Sixers?
So glad you asked because we just were having this conversation. It probably will sound like this. Are you ready, George? Are you ready to give this to Evan?
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes. You ready? It goes like this. And now introducing LeBron James. You get that, Ev?
Now, he thinks it's going to be 50-50, and Trudeau and I were on earlier. Like, he's always been the fans in the building have always been super reverential towards
No, they
him.
love him when he's on your team, but they'll hate him when he's not.
I don't think he's going to get booed.
I say boo.
I mean, they may boo him like after Evan. I said this. They'll show a video. Everybody will cheer. And then when he touches the ball for the first time, they'll boo for a little while when he touches the ball, and then that'll go away too.
Yeah, I think you're right. Cheer the person, boo the player. The person is before the game starts. The player is when the game starts. Cheer the person, boo the player.
He will hear plenty of boos in L.A. People will say, "Hey, LeBron, nice to see you. You won a championship."
You're doing the Twitter thing.
No, I'm not. People, I'm telling you this right now. LeBron James's tenure with the Lakers.
Listen, I know you've done the Cappy Lappy a lot of times, but I've done a lot of games in that building.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that generally speaking, the LeBron era of Laker basketball was not as successful as everybody expected.
Oh, agreed.
Why don't you get a credential for Christmas Day? Because I'll be at that game since I got Rams that night.
Yeah.
You and I go.
There's no way you're getting a credential to that game.
The Hebrew brother on Christmas Day?
There's no way you're going to be in the building. You're going to be somewhere watching.
Why don't we go up to LeBron and say, "You're not welcomed here, sucker"?
Ooh.
You and me. Why not?
Stand at security.
Yeah.
You're not welcome here.
Or how about this? Let's get T-shirts made that say the new king, and we'll have Bronny's face on the T-shirt. The new, our king, or LA's king.
And then when LeBron questions us, we'll say, "Hey, George Sedano sent us."
Right. Sedano had these T-shirts made. Do you want one? What do you think, George? You like that idea?
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out great.
Yeah. You get one to Rich Paul,
I'm sure you'll be able to get like within 100 feet of LeBron.
No, we can walk on the court and talk to him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got credentials, man.
Yeah.
They let us on the floor.
Cappy, Christmas Day, you should just start warming up with the Sixers. Just stick it in layup line.
You and Tyrese Maxey.
Who's the old fat white guy that's in the line over there? Oh, it's just Cappy. He's just doing his thing.
And wear like a Star of David T-shirt for Christmas Day.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Or maybe I'll wear like my menorah ugly Christmas sweater. I got the Hanukkah ugly Christmas sweater. Maybe I'll do that.
I'm just now picturing the thought. It's Christmas Day, LeBron's return to Los Angeles. Everybody's warming up. Cappy's standing there. He looks at LeBron and goes, "Yo, let me get a shot." It's like yo, let me get a look.
Oh, jeez.
Bergie will be complaining that the Dodgers didn't win the World Series by enough runs at that point.
Yeah. They need to win by 8, Evan, every single time.
God, they only beat the Rays in 4, but by 7 runs per game. This is ridiculous. Andrew Friedman matchup against the Rays didn't go as well as planned. I know they won 3 in a row, but come on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, Evan, we're going to go so Chris could talk about being a city water skivozo here.
The great Evan Cohen, you hear Unsportsmanlike weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. leading into our show. Evan Canty and Michelle. Evan on the Hard Rock Casino Tajon hotline. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Evan can wait. Just like the movie.
8:29 on a Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. I always like when I can mention multiple partners in one conversation. Like our friends at LifeSource. Are you like Johnny I? Are you like me? Do you like to suck on the tap?
I get out of the shower, I do a happy dance, and then I suck on the tap.
Well, you want to be free at home, don't you? You don't want people to come over and go, hey, I need to take a shower in your house. When you have visitors that have to come over, like Cappy, you have random people coming over to your house to shower. You want them to be able to get out of the shower, do a happy dance, and be free. You don't want that dirty, I almost said something. That dirty, disgusting city water that you choke on all that chlorine. You want to be free. You don't want to be a city water sleazeball.
Esquivoso.
Exactly right, Pepe. Join me, Johnny I, and get your house a LifeSource whole house water system. 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. That number again. Did you write it down? Write it on your kid's lunch bag. They got a paper bag. You're taking those little scumbags to school today? 800-WATER-99 or LifeSource. LifeSourceWater.com. Hey, kid, let me see your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I got to write down a phone number. 800-WATER-99. Tell your kids, hey, we're going to get you clean water. 800-WATER-99. LifeSourceWater.com. If you don't believe John Ireland or me, look up their reviews. They're 5-star reviews. They've been taking care of homes for decades in the city of Southern California, or the place Southern California. 800-WATER-99. LifeSourceWater.com. Don't be a city water sleazeball.
Esquivoso.
Call LifeSource, 800-WATER-99, or visit LifeSourceWater.com. This is more important than that air fryer you got in your house. You're cooking chicken every night? You got your air fryer. Do you have clean water? LifeSourceWater.com, 800-WATER-99. LifeSource Water. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. We roll on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Live Imaging Tuesday. Back in 2.5 minutes from right now, Jack.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
There you were, surrounded by fans, sharing wings, sharing drinks, high-fiving random strangers. Everybody remembers the game, but nobody remembers the guy coughing behind you until a few days later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up, you got a fever, your throat's on fire. So now what? Urgent care closed, ER slammed, telehealth? Maybe, but the pharmacy's closed. You need a medical emergency kit. These are not first aid kits, everybody. They contain essential prescriptions used for over 30 common conditions, sinus and ear infections, UTIs, stomach bugs, traveler's diarrhea, and more. You can even use your doctor-developed guidebook to select the right prescription or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's like an urgent care in a drugstore in your house. When you're sick, traveling, or stranded, you'll wish you ordered a medical emergency kit. Order online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. That's promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
The roof scraper.
Harry Douglas here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of that guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's delicious, portable, zero sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on the summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots, available online at 5hourenergy.com and on Amazon.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
quack, quack.
I get parents telling me all the time that the kids in the car love the quack.
They're now into the
kid.
quack, quack.
Listen,
huh?
I am a role model for the youth of America.
Oh, we know that.
The Sedano and Kap morning show is on. Back to Sedano and Kap.
8:34. Good morning. It is a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. So, Cappy, back in 2025, the fictional girl group, is this Hunter X?
Yep.
Hunter X from Netflix movies. Huntrix?
Yeah.
Whatever. The Netflix movie K-pop Demon Hunters. This song reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The first all-women group to do so in 24 years since Destiny's Child. And this was all fake, but it was real, though.
Wait, the group is fake?
I don't know.
Yes,
It's a movie.
It's a movie called K-pop Demon Hunters. It's on Netflix.
Did you watch K-pop Demon Hunters?
I have not yet seen this. No,
This song
don't spoil
was
it for me.
this song was massive.
Oh, really?
Like it's still huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it's not real?
Well,
the
it's a
song's
cartoon.
real.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cartoon?
Yeah, it's an animated series. Animated cartoon.
Movie. Yeah.
What is this? Is the song done by AI or is it a real person?
No.
The real people singing it, but
yeah.
the group does not exist. It's
Oh.
just the group from the movie.
Okay.
It's a K-pop group in a movie.
Who gets credit for the song? Like, doesn't anybody get to tour with the song and make money with it?
The
Hold on.
studios.
The
Netflix.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
And the K-pop Demon
Shouts out on a Tuesday morning.
and the Huntrix. Yeah. It was a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Sedano,
It is
your
a good
kids
movie.
like the K-pop Demon Hunters?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think my oldest does. She doesn't care for it, but I think the Mateo likes it a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's K-pop Demon Hunters.
Well, he
huh?
knows about it. He talks about it. I'm sure he watches it.
Bradley's almost 15 and she loved it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend, Jean. I mean, she's
He liked it too.
she's a Korean sister.
Yeah,
It is.
Mean Gene likes it.
Yeah, he did.
Well, it's K-pop.
I
It's
understand.
K-pop. Yeah.
That's like you not liking Hebraic pop.
Right. No, of course.
Like you like
Hebraic.
Matisyahu, right?
Yeah, I love Matisyahu.
Right, exactly.
Matisyahu's amazing. Right.
By the way, you
See?
know what is amazing?
That's how that works.
I just got an email randomly from Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, what do they got?
They got a couple of new drinks.
Okay.
Listen to the shake they're making.
Let
now.
me hear.
You know what a Biscoff cookie is?
Yeah.
Those really delicious,
The
like
ones you get
cinnamon
on the
cookies you
plane?
get on the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those.
Okay. They got a Biscoff cookie butter tiramisu shake.
Oy.
Biscoff cookie flavored shake with hints of creamy espresso and whipped cream on the top.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounds really good. You know what else sounds good right now? A breakfast burrito. Doesn't a breakfast
I'm
burrito sound
starving
good?
right now. Yeah.
Like a really good, real breakfast. I'm talking like eggs, huevos. You know what I'm saying?
Simon.
See, a little bacon.
We used to have a place right across the street, Ernie's.
Oh, yeah.
Ernie's.
Remember the hot sauce?
Oh,
They
come
would
on.
bring over breakfast burritos and we'd eat them during the show, the old morning show.
Ernie, where are you, bro?
Well, they went out of business during the pandemic.
Oh, shame.
God, that place was so good.
It was so good. Meanwhile, at 8:36, let me remind you, the 8 o'clock hour is sponsored by Fix My DUI. Life can change in a moment. Even good people make mistakes. Did you know what you do in the first 10 days after a DUI can impact your driving privileges? That's why it's important to act now. Angelica and the team at Fix My DUI are here to answer any questions about your DUI, DMV hearing, driver's license, or SR22 insurance requirements. Call today for a free consultation at 888-607-7077 or visit fixmydui.org. Now, Sedano.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it's a windy Wednesday, but Windy, of course, is on vacation for a few more weeks in Scotland playing golf. Now, we have a couple special things happening tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
First off, they won an auction at Sedano's kids' school to join the show, like be in here and watch it. And I think they auctioned good money. So Sedano let me know the information of this child and their parent that are coming in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, now behave.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know if they listen to the show or not, so I don't.
Why would they want to come watch us if they don't
Because
listen?
the kid wants to be a broadcaster.
Yeah, well, guess what? I said he better get ready. This kid's going to get quite an education tomorrow.
Wait,
Yeah,
so you
let's not do that.
you told
let's not
them to behave.
embarrass me with people that I have to actually see on a regular
You
basis.
can embarrass me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't see these
Don't
people.
be. Listen, you do a great job, but when you try to turn up the knob a little bit, that's where we run into problems.
I won't turn up the knob. I'll just do regular knob.
I would actually turn it down like a little bit.
Wait, so
a little bit.
If he turns up the knob
Yeah.
and he goes up to like 98,
Right.
But he runs consistently at what number? What
I
number
would
you
say
think?
he runs by like 75.
75. Okay, so you want him to not
Like 65.
Okay, you want him to go down the knob.
Just a little
Do
bit.
we know what time they're coming in?
I don't know exactly. I would
well,
imagine obviously during the show, but I don't know. I could find out more details.
We should play pie face with the kid.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I
Play
got
pie
cans
face
of whipped
tomorrow.
cream in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Get
Pie
the
face
kid in
is
here to
good.
play pie face.
Or have the kid play swing your sausage.
No, let's not do that.
No?
See, Cappy.
What? What?
I want on the record that was not me.
Right. I'm trying to help you turn down the knob. So I'm just trying to get a gauge as to where we, how do we treat this young fella? This little rascal who's coming in here tomorrow.
Now, the second thing happening is Angie from Angelica's Insurance is coming in around
Pump the brakes, sucker.
Yeah, right. That's her.
Angie from Angelica's Insurance is coming around 8:40.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this has been like weeks in planning because you've been on vacation. Ron Mitchell, our MC, will not leave me alone with emails to the point that I'm like, if you email me one more time, I'm just going to throw my phone at you. He emails me again this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what topics do you want to talk to Angie about? I don't know. She's coming in.
Yeah.
So now he just sent me a list of topics. Now, here's the
let me hear these topics.
Hold on. Motherhood, kids and parenting, relationship, astrology, spirituality.
Wait, so she's coming in at the same time as the kid's going to be here?
Well, the kid's going to be here for like 3 hours,
No, I'm
right?
just saying. I'm just curious.
No, yeah. Spirituality, shopping, walks on the beach, travel, fashion, luxury, Teslas and EVs, growing up in the L.A. barrios. That's what Ron Mitchell wrote.
He did not say that.
No, let me see.
He did not say that.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Hispanic culture, taking pictures of her food and football.
Okay.
All right, so let's do parenting because we got the kid in here, right? So parenting, kids
And growing up
stuff.
in the barrio?
Growing up in the barrio, and then football. Let's do those
Wait,
three.
don't you think that Ron Mitchell just asked ChatGPT what you could be talking to Angelica about, and then he just sent you that? Because that does not sound like Ron going, oh, here's some thoughts I have. Parenting is a good one. Growing up in the barrio
Do you think
is kind of a good one.
Do you
for
think
us.
that Ron uses the upgraded version of ChatGPT
Well, no,
for $20 a month?
We all do because of Good Karma Brand.
Yeah, so they
We
get
have,
it.
like the
yeah,
enterprise
right.
thing.
He doesn't pay for it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
But he
That's
uses it. Right.
That's why Carmi's putting in there that taking
Claude
calls
costs more. If you go Claude Max.
Yeah, taking calls
Wait, are
is a
there
good
different
thing.
levels of Claude?
Claude Pro is like around $20, but Claude Max is like $250 a
You're
month.
kidding me.
Yeah.
What do I have?
$250?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have Claude
But
Pro.
you get a lot of juice with Claude Max.
I feel like I'm getting a lot of juice with Claude Pro.
I agree.
I love Claude Pro.
How much
But you
pay
know what?
for
When I
Claude
was
Pro?
trying to build my
$20 a month,
my
maybe?
boards during Summer League, I had to, for 1 month, I upgraded to Claude Max to be able to build it all out.
And?
Because if now you got some limitations on Pro.
Significantly better?
You just got more bandwidth.
Okay.
And it better, but not, I don't know about significantly.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely did the job.
I'm a Claude Pro guy.
Because if not, I would have had to have paid like 4 times as much to have someone actually outsource and build those things for me.
Should we do the Wookiee promo now? We usually do this in the digital hour. But
No, let's do it in the digital hour.
Because I want you to say, coming up, also, Angie's going to be here to talk about growing up in the L.A. barrio.
And motherhood. Right.
Hey,
And football.
Good job, Ron Mitchell. Keep sending these emails.
Speaking of football, you and I are going to UCLA next week.
Yeah, what's the date on that? The 18th?
Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday the 18th, I think?
Yeah.
Tuesday the 18th.
Does that sound right?
Nico Iamaleava looking good in camp, accordingly. I watched Sua yesterday on the Big Ten Network on the USC preview.
Sua.
Someone's got to teach him to hold the microphone.
Why? What's wrong with the way he holds the
I mean,
microphone?
he holds it like right up against the mic flag. Like,
Okay. So wait, so you have a criticism of his
he's
holding of the
a little
mic?
looser, little lower down on the mic.
But you got to understand something about Sua, though. You got to understand, Sua is a snake hunter. Have you heard about this?
I've heard, yes.
Okay. As a snake hunter, when you grab a snake,
Yeah, you grab the snake by the top.
and you got to hold on to it
right,
tight.
but it's not a snake, it's a microphone.
I understand, but he thinks in his hand he's holding a snake.
You don't have to go so high up onto the mic flag. You want a little space between the mic flag and your hand.
All right, I'll tell you what.
Sua's parents are going to get you. Well, Yo-Yo's going to get you.
I'm giving him constructive feedback.
Would you call this constructive feedback, or would you call this blatant criticism?
No, constructive feedback.
Okay.
I want him to be great on television.
And you don't think that any of the producers
I
could
hold
say
the
to
mic
him
for a living.
Right, but you don't think that any of the producers could say to him, "Hey, Sua."
No, those producers don't. I mean, they're just trying to get in and out. They're trying to film a million of these training
They're
camp
not
things.
helping him at all, are
No.
they? No. It's like if his collar was up, they wouldn't say, "Hey, fix your collar."
They'd do maybe something like that.
Okay,
But
if
he's
his
wearing like
tie-
a polo.
I know, but if his tie was undone and his button, you could say, and they'd be like, "Hey, fix your tie,
You know what?
man."
I actually know. I bet you I know the producer who filmed that. That USC. I'm gonna text her and I'll be like, "Hey, why'd you let Sua hold the microphone like
All
that?"
right, now joining us on the Hard Rock Casino hotline so you can give him instant feedback.
I want to give him feedback. I want him to be great on television.
The USC legend and NFL star, the one and only Sua Cravens. Oh, Sua.
Sua, I watched your USC preview yesterday on the Big Ten Network yesterday. I thought the content
That's
was
good.
excellent. The thing that drove me nuts, someone's got to teach you how to hold the microphone properly. You can't hold your fist all the way up to the mic flag, man. You got to get a little space, let that thing breathe a little
So why don't you teach him?
I'm just teaching him now.
I know you're saying somebody's got to teach him. You teach him.
But that was the producer's job.
Are you telling me that you're a professional at holding mics?
I am, actually. Been doing
How
it
did
for
you get
a
that-
long
How'd
time.
you get that experience? Did you use both hands at any point?
I did not. I didn't need to use both hands.
Are you a lefty or a righty?
I can go. I'm
Yeah, I'm just
ambidextrous.
saying. Oh, really?
How about that? I'm ambidextrous.
Nice.
Okay. And by the way, I've interviewed guys that are like 17 feet taller than me, so I know how to hold the mic when I need to. If you got to go lower on the mic for something like that, you do. But I saw it, and I thought the content was great. And I'm like, but it's just like a little pet peeve. You know, like if somebody gets in the right lane at a red light and doesn't turn right, like that's a pet peeve.
Yes.
So I saw Sue, and I'm like, go ahead.
Well, you know some mics are bigger than others, yo.
I do understand that. But nonetheless, you can't hold it right up against the flag, is what I'm saying. You do it.
Okay.
If you do, just give
you know
it like a couple inches, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well.
Now, your co-host, I don't know who that guy is. Now, that guy, it was a little too loose. He's holding it by the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the mic is way too far out.
I mean, you're a mic heckler. This is what this is. This is a Seinfeld episode.
Not a heckler. I am an artiste, okay? I
So
know.
the mic is either too close, it's either too far
Listen.
away. I mean, pick a lane. Which one is it?
What? I'm talking about him versus
Well,
you.
wait, let me ask you a quick question. Sua, the gentleman that you were working with yesterday, do you know who that is?
Rhett, yeah, it's my boy.
Okay. So, Rhett, I don't know his last name. Do you know?
I don't know who
I
he
think
is.
he's on the NFL Network sometimes, too.
Is he?
Does that sound right to you?
He's a colleague then.
Yes, he's on NFL Network. I think he's flying to Vegas right now. He's going overseas to cover more sports. Rhett's all over the place.
Okay, so I see the way Rhett is holding the microphone. He's got a couple of inches down below the mic
No,
flag.
he's good there on that
Okay.
picture that I
Right.
sent. But there was times during the broadcast he was a little too loose, almost like to the cord. And it's like, yo, you don't have to go that low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think it was because it was hot and the pit started producing condensation. So I think that was him trying to
okay.
get
Well,
some
that's different. That's different.
alleviate
That's
the
different.
sweat.
That's good context.
Mhm.
But you too high, right? Would you agree, Cappy? Too high?
I mean, listen, everybody's got their own style of holding on to their microphone.
yeah, but you're like choking the mic flag. You can't be choking the mic
Look,
flag.
you choke and hold mics however you want to, brother.
I'm just telling you, I want you to be a star on television too, okay? I'm telling you, I'm giving you just some free advice on how to hold the mic flag.
Sua, I
I'm
tried to
used to
warn
being in
Sedano.
studio.
Your mom's going to get him. Yo-Yo's going to text
No,
Sedano.
Yo-Yo, this is constructive feedback.
Yo-Yo's going to hear how I was verbally accosted about my Big Ten debut because I held my microphone
But
too
I
close.
started by telling you the content was excellent, did I not?
No, you did, but then you undermined the compliment with microphone antics.
Because I said it's like a pet peeve. It's kind of like the person in the right lane who's at the front and doesn't turn right, and I want to turn right. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing in the right lane? It's very similar that way.
Look,
by
I
the
think-
way, I just want to say we have to continue this conversation because I could care less about the way you hold the mic. I'm consumed, obsessed with you and your family as a bunch of snake hunters. That I need to dig deeper into that.
We need to create a show about that.
Yeah, seriously.
And then you don't need to be mic'd because you go wireless. Then.
Right, Sua's snakes, and we have you with like a wireless mic on your lapel. You don't even have to hold on to the mic. But then when you grab that snake by the head, it's like this is for you, Sedano.
See,
when you choke the snake,
that's how you hold a snake, but not a microphone.
You choke that snake.
Me and Chris can go out and I'll snake catch with a wireless microphone, and every snake I catch, Chris can call it a scumbag, and I think that's a show.
There you go.
There it is.
All right, Sue, are you going to play golf today?
I'm playing Lakeside tomorrow in the heart of WB Studios. I am very
Be
excited.
careful at Lakeside.
Wow.
Be careful at Wake. Oh, no, you're an athlete. Just tell them I played, and they'll be fine. Like on Saturday at
Either
Black
I
Gold.
play or I rap. Either one will get me on.
On Saturday at Black Gold, we walked into the Derek's Grill after the round.
Yeah, did you get the tuna cup?
No, I
Nice.
got I don't remember what I got.
Yeah.
But anyway, this group of Korean men, they looked at Sua like, oh, what did he play?
Yeah.
What did this homeboy play with all these tattoos?
Yeah, it's the neck tattoo. The neck tattoo is the giveaway. You know,
And he was wearing shorts, so you saw all those leg tattoos.
Yeah. Sue, I'm telling you right now, I'm not done with you, pal. I want to talk snakes with you.
All right,
You
Sue.
can come to my house, and I'll show you all the snakes you want to see.
Now, that's a great drop.
By the way, this wasn't Sua 3 months ago, and then we turned them.
Yeah.
Bergie and I turned them.
You've already done a much better job with him than you did with Key.
Hey, by the way, Sue,
Thank
how
you.
was it
Thank
when you grabbed Morales' left boob? How was that?
It felt like I was back in middle school in the 8th grade. And after I ran back to my boys and let them know I got to second base. That's what it felt like.
You know what? I take it back. Hold the mic however you want.
Next time we play golf, he's going to get to third base, too. Sua,
Okay.
enjoy.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Enjoy Lakeside tomorrow.
Snake hunters, Sue.
8:48 on a live imaging
Do we have to
Tuesday.
break still?
Yeah.
Or step aside?
That's what I'm trying to do. Presented by Providence. Cappy, tell us about Pizza Hut.
Oh, I would absolutely love to. You know, earlier I was saying that I would love a breakfast burrito, and somebody said it in our YouTube chat. I could really go for some Pizza Hut, and that sounds great, too. Like a thin crust Pizza Hut pizza sounds so good. Hey, how about a little nostalgia? Because when you think about Pizza Hut and the old school and the red roofs, and you think about having your birthday parties there or going after Little League games, Friday nights with your family, and you walk into that old school red roof Pizza Hut knowing something good was coming to your table, we all have those memories. But now Pizza Hut is bringing those memories back with their new throwback value menu. So you've got the iconic favorites like the personal pan pizza, breadsticks, you got a 2-liter Pepsi, and this is all starting at just $4, or a medium one-topping original stuffed crust pizza for only $11.99. By the way, Pizza Hut, thought, the stuffed crust pizza with the cheese, how about if we stuffed the pizza crust with like a little sausage and cheese? I'm just throwing out concepts, that's all. There's also these new items like the triple cheese mac, which is like, we had it here in studio. It was incredible. The gooey s'more sticks. If you're ready to relive the old days or create some new memories with your family, check out the Pizza Hut throwback value menu, but don't wait because it's only here for a limited time. So you go to pizzahut.com, or better yet, you use the Pizza Hut app. It's a limited time offer. Additional charges do apply for extra cheese toppings and specialty recipes, but get that Pizza Hut app. If I can do it, you can do it. A Pizza Hut pizza sounds pretty damn good right now.
The Morning Wood, thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, is next in 3 minutes.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature cylindrical scoop. It's the brand this city was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty Ice Cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
Call Jacob. All right, Cappy, listen, here's the deal. When you get into some sort of an accident, the insurance company is going to probably be the first person that calls you, and they're going to try to rush you to a settlement. They want to record you when you're talking. You got to be very careful when you're talking to these insurance companies.
They also will probably downplay your pain. Hey, bro, my back is killing me. It's no big deal. It's going to go away in a couple of days. Do not let them do that. You call Jacob and Ronnie.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
You know, we talk a lot about winning culture in sports, but Mike, you've built that same thing here at Rotolo Chevrolet.
That's exactly right, Travis. For me, it's simple. Take care of your people and they'll take care of the customer.
And it shows. I mean, award-winning dealership, huge reputation across SoCal, and that doesn't happen by accident.
I'm a big believer in no shortcuts. We believe in doing the right thing every time. When your team feels trusted, they step up.
Sounds like a championship mindset to me.
That's the goal. Build a team that wins for our customers every single day.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Food truck owners, today business will be booming. People will love your new menu and not make special orders. You will not roll your eyes when someone calls it a quesadilla. You will also switch to Progressive to get 30 customizable coverage options and restore your inner peace. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and covered selections.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning on the Sedano Kap Morning Show.
Wild Fork, your neighborhood meat and seafood market.
Now, he's put on his captain's hat.
I am the captain. This is the captain's table. The captain sits at the captain's table.
Captain Condiment has the Yacht Rock all queued up.
Now.
8:53, good morning. A Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Before you miscreants in the chat tell me, oh, this is a yacht rock. I played on my yacht. On this day in 1981, the #1 hit. Diana Ross and Lionel Richie, Endless Love.
Oh, what a song.
Which, of course, Lionel redid later on with Mariah Carey back in the day.
What was the movie?
And maybe Shania Twain. I don't know, one of them.
I mean, the movie was called Endless Love, wasn't it?
He wrote this song.
Yeah.
Where's how much money he made? And he probably got down with Diana, too.
Oh, I'm sure he had his opportunity. I would still like to get down with Diana. I know.
I mean,
it's kind of like in that share. What? Wait, what, George?
He almost spit out water.
The story, pal.
Man, that's a cent of water. That's expensive.
Yeah. I mean, it's like share. Two hearts that beat.
Did you see
as one.
I sent the story, didn't I, about that actress that's starting in OnlyFans at like 87?
Nuh-uh.
Doris Day. That's way back. She was on Dallas. I'll find it.
Okay, let me know.
Donna Mills?
Who'd she play on Dallas?
Donna Mills, right?
Donna Mills, yeah.
Yeah, she's starting in OnlyFans at like 87.
Come on, 87?
Or something like that.
She was in Knots Landing.
And Knots Landing, yeah. By the way,
I would pay for that just to see it. You know what I mean? Like, just for the curiosity factor.
Get out of your system before this kid is in here watching us.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
right. Gotta be careful.
8:54.
Rascal coming in
Thanks to
tomorrow.
Sue Kravitz who joined us earlier.
You love having fresh wild meat in your mouth. Shop Wild.
It is all part of the Morning Wood, thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Summer's here before your next barbecue or family gathering. Upgrade those old floors with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom next to the Commerce Casino. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, no sale beats wholesale. We got a few moments here before the digital hour, top of the hour. Rich Eisen Show terrestrially on 710 now.
All right. George.
Yep.
Let me ask you something here. You know, we're talking about Sua and the way he's holding the microphone.
Yeah.
And this all started because you mentioned that we're going to go see UCLA next week. We're going to go see one of their practices next week. And Bob Chesney has become like the most likable guy in all of LA and said to us, hey, guys, don't BS me here. I'm inviting you to come out to practice, come on out. So we're like, we'll come, no problem. But I got to ask a question. Yesterday, UCLA football announced that Derek Carr is now a special advisor to the head coach. And I haven't done enough research yet to put two and two together. What's the relationship between Derek Carr and Bob Chesney?
So I know the answer to that, but I think they want to do it on the other side.
All right,
We'll tell you in the digital.
Look at that Bergie.
That's
with
why
a
he's
great
got
tease.
the Greg Bergman School of Content. Cappy, let's talk again about the wellness company.
Oh, this is great. Hey, again, guys, look, your kids are getting ready to go off to college, whether it's their first year or they're going back. Your kids are going back to high school or grade school. What happens is your kids are going to go and they're going to be around all these other kids, and kids are going to get sick, and then they're going to bring it home. You don't want to get sick, and if you do, you want to take your medication immediately so you can get better as fast as possible. All you need to do is go to urgentcarekit.com. That's urgentcarekit.com. Use, by the way, urgentcarekit.com/710. Use our promo code 710. You're saving $45 on the medical emergency kit. Every family should have one. Don't procrastinate. Get it today.
Thank you, Cappy. The Rich Eisen Show begins terrestrially on 710 a.m. on the all-new ESPN LA app. The Listen Live tile. We continue. Click the Sedano and Kap tile. Okay, on the app if you're listening to us on the ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. We'll answer the Derek Carr question with Bergie next.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hi, folks, it's Oral Hershiser, and I couldn't be prouder or more excited to introduce the new Oral Hershiser Chevrolet here in beautiful Chino. Chevrolet has been a part of America's story for over 100 years, built on grit, reliability, and doing things the right way. And that's exactly how we are going to earn your business at Oral Hershiser Chevrolet. So come on in, say hello, and let us earn your trust. Oral Hershiser Chevrolet, Bulldog tough, Chevy strong.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour weekdays starting at 2 p.m. Choose from 5-piece dumplings original or chili crisp or a spicy boom boom taco. Pair with your favorite premium or beverage, including our new strawberry watermelon lemonade refresher, both for just $5 only at Waba Grill.
Hey, it's Mason. For the ultimate immersive sports experience, get into Cosm. Take MLB to a new level. Experience the game like never before. The Cosm Dome, a massive 87-foot wraparound high-resolution display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall sports, and check out classic films like Harry Potter, Willy Wonka, and The Matrix in the Dome. And for summer nights, the Cosm Deck is the perfect place to grab your favorite cocktail. For more information, go to Cosm.com, and I'll see you at Cosm.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087, or simply visit TRA.com.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Right, but Anaheim started on Thursday, like last week.
They got a lot of tax issues in Anaheim.
No, I get it, but
they got a
man,
fun Disneyland, man.
Like if you're, I'm thinking, like I get the parents. They want the kids back in school because they don't want to have to pay for a camp or this, that. I get that. But if you're a kid, that sucks. You started school on August 7th or whatever the hell it was. Like, what are we doing here?
When I was in school, I was starting after Labor Day. I always started after Labor Day.
You know, some kids are back in school. Anaheim, in your neck of the woods, those kids are back in school. You better quack that.
Hey, screw those kids.
Quack, quack.
Screw that.
Quack, quack.
No, you need to stop doing
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
And I look at my phone, I realize there's a text from Chris at 6:21. It says that there's no other host today. And all I'm saying is, how does something like that fall through the cracks? Not because of anything other than I just would have prepared differently.
Yeah. And then I came in at 6 o'clock and I sat down with Jorge and I go, oh my God, there's only TBD on the... Why is it TBD? What is happening here?
And again, TBD is fine.
I thought TBD stands for Tell Beto Duran. And nobody did.
A little sabor?
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit Boy.
Right now. Monstrous.
But I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the Stinger last time.
Oh, big time. Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, my girls, stay tuned.
The young kids will say lit.
First of all, watch your tone.
Yeah. Good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 9:02 and 50 seconds. Welcome to the Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence on this Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. Sedano and Cappy in studio together. What a Tuesday it is. Cappy, welcome back from vacation. Unfortunately, the bathroom, they were cleaning it, so I wasn't able to. We weren't able to tinkle at the top of the hour.
Oh, no.
We might have to take a tinkle break during this next few minutes.
All right.
You can stay on, though.
Any scrape break for you?
Not today.
No? Not yet today, huh?
Oh, no, he was in there. Good call him.
Hmm.
Watching the League World Series.
That was safe.
Pennsylvania and D.C. Pennsylvania is rocking D.C. right now.
What are these people that are always yelling at Bergie that the ESPN tile isn't up? That's only on the ESPN LA app. If you're on the ESPN app or on TuneIn, there's not another tile.
Right. You got to go to the ESPN LA app. It's a separate app that just for us.
Yeah.
You're
That's
saying there's
up.
a distinction between ESPN and ESPN LA.
Correct.
Yes,
There's
so
two different apps.
If you're listening to the ESPN app or TuneIn or iHeart or Odyssey, you're going to get the on-air feed, which is the Rich Eisen show.
Right.
On the ESPN LA app, you have ESPN LA, like Dieter said.
ESPN LA.
Exactly. You can have multiple times.
And it
Right.
is up. It's up.
You know,
It's been up all show.
I think we need to.
I just took the Golix down.
I think what we need to do. I think what we need to do is, Christopher, is a new campaign for the ESPN LA app
Okay.
as we get ready for the fall.
What do you hear? Let me get what you're thinking.
Let's
Well,
workshop
I'm saying like, hey, don't forget, download the ESPN LA
Let's do a
app.
promo right now. Here, 3, cut the music. You go ahead. You're the voice of this one. 3, 2.
Hey, listen, guys, if you're looking for ESPN LA content, all your favorite shows, Sedano and Kap, Mason and Ireland, Travis and DeMarco. Or is it DeMarco and Travis? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's a great show. So make sure you download the ESPN LA app. Yes, go to your app store on your Android or your iPhone and download the ESPN LA app. You can find all the great shows. You can find all the teams. You can find all the podcasts only on the ESPN LA app.
All right, so you got to give me one pickup on your App Store or Google Play. Google they get very upset.
Okay. You can find it on your App Store or Google Play.
So they really want to. Google really
They
wants
get mad.
Google Play. Who do
They
they
don't
get
want
mad
to
at?
call it
Like,
Android.
Google people get mad. They're like, we don't have an App Store. We have Google Play.
Okay.
And we're like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't know that we were beholden to their,
I just don't feel
unhappiness.
like having to redo it and getting all the emails. And then Pines is texting at 2 a.m.
Really?
while he's on the treadmill.
Really, somebody from Google hears this and they go,
No, it's
the audience.
The audience
The
gets
Android
mad.
people.
"Oh, the
They're
Android
like,
people."
we're not App Store. We're
Oh.
Google Play.
Oh, okay. See, I'm afraid to change phones at this stage of the game. Like I'm so embedded now into iPhones that I refuse to change. My son, on the other hand, keeps threatening me that
My
he's
daughter
changing.
has an Android.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah, but it's one of those like phones that like you can really like restrict on stuff and like so, but it only comes in an Android fashion.
Mm-hmm.
But now they've done a lot of technology where, because my girlfriend Stephanie has Google and Android. And at first it was like it wouldn't communicate, but now it will, where you can see the other person's typing.
Oh yeah. On SMS,
Yeah.
you're good now. Yeah.
But it still turns the color of group chats to green.
Oh no! How
Yeah.
dare it?
Well, it's annoying.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I do. Hey, by the way, today's only Monday. No, today's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
For me, it's Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, Christopher, I want to throw an invite to you.
All right.
All right. You got plans this Friday?
Yeah. By the way, you didn't love boat.
Oh no, I love boat.
It was a quick
It
love
was a
boat.
quick love boat. You want a
I
better
mean,
love
I
boat?
want a better
You want
one
a
than
better
that.
love
I mean, it's
boat?
your first day back.
I agree with you.
That was better.
It's like a windy love boat.
Yeah.
Because Windy really loves that.
Yeah.
I have some tentative plans.
You have tentative plans on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got plans on Saturday?
Yes.
What do you got on Saturday?
Stephanie's mother's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We should call Windy. It's only 5:00 in Scotland.
Yeah, right.
He's probably already spanking Whitey out there.
Could be.
5 p.m.
Then he's definitely spanking Whitey.
Mm-hmm. Friday this week. Guess who's going to come to the Del Mar racetrack and hang out for the afternoon?
Hacksaw?
No, although
Oh.
I did see Hacksaw yesterday. I did.
Did he have the rug on or no?
Oh yeah, he had the full thing.
By the way, I haven't given up on your Saturday idea for Hacksaw, Sedano.
Let's do it.
No,
man.
I
We
think
got
it's
a lot of
great idea.
Saturdays with the saw.
Saturday with the Saw is great. Retro sports talk with the Saw. You know, the way sports talk should be done. You know, that kind of a deal.
Ha!
You know who's coming down on Friday to Del Mar?
I don't know.
The Yachtly Crew.
Oh, really?
The Yachtly Crew. The guys from Yachtly Crew. So they're playing on Friday night.
At the Sound, right.
At the Sound. And I said to the guys, I go, fellas, how about you guys come to the track? I got a horse run in the first race. I got a horse run in the fourth race. 2 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Get you guys in, see what's going on. And they're like, yeah, we want to do it. Awesome. So I thought I'd invite you down and see if you wanted to come down.
So here's where this is sticky a little bit. Not too sticky, but a little sticky. Thursday night, I'm on Bun Dad duty at Stephanie's house because Stephanie is at Morongo for the DeMarco and Travis Fantasy Palooza.
Mhm.
She's staying in Morongo Thursday night. Or else what would be great is if I could just do the show with you Friday morning at your house.
Yes.
But now I got to do the show. Not got to. I guess I could drive to San Diego from now that I'm driving on the freeways again. But I don't know. That's a long way.
That's a long drive for you.
Yeah. So what time is a train out from Norwalk Station to San Diego?
Oh, no problem. Listen, timing-wise, you got this, no problem. But to have the Yachtly Crew team at the racetrack and then get them out of there, I told them, I go, I'll have you guys out of there by 4 o'clock in the afternoon so you guys can go and get freshened up and ready to go.
Oh, no, I got Dr. Clapper live on Saturday morning in here.
Oh, my goodness.
This is, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Because we got to give away, he's having a foursome at the ESPN LA Golf Classic on 8/28.
Yeah.
So we got to give away those 3 other spots.
Okay.
And Sue and I have a recording session at 10 a.m. before the first Rams preseason pregame.
Hey, listen, my heart was in the right place. Yachtly Crew, the races together.
Let me see if I could still make it work.
All right.
Speaking of the races, while you were gone, we were talking about Halloween, USC, Ohio State.
Right.
But you've got other plans.
Well, I mean, look, here's the thing, okay? If you had a child that was playing in a huge game,
yes,
wouldn't you want to go to your child's huge game rather than go to the USC Ohio State game?
Sure.
Because you want to see
Do you
your
have
own
a
kid.
child going something?
I wouldn't call it a child, but I have a horse running in the Breeders' Cup.
In Keeneland.
I
got a guy.
In Kentucky.
Yeah.
I would maybe go on one of those tours that you went on. You went on one of those like alcohol
bourbon
tours.
Bourbon Trail Tour.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't drink bourbon.
It's good stuff.
But I would, I'd give it a try.
By the way, now that you won't be here Thursday to see the Miller Coors people in person,
right?
Because of another scheduling snafu by you, now you're almost 100% guaranteed locked in for Halloween.
Ohio State and USC.
Yep.
The more I think about it, to be honest with you guys, the more I think about it, I say to myself, do I want to go to Keeneland, Kentucky to watch a horse race in the Breeders' Cup that if he wins, obviously it's a huge celebration, but if he loses, what a massive disappointment, what a waste of time and money. On the other hand, USC and Ohio State on Halloween, maybe I'm exaggerating when I say this, this may be the biggest game of the entire regular season of college football. Now, if you're an SEC fan, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, you may say to me, you're out of your mind, you don't understand. If you're a Michigan or Notre Dame fan, no, you're wrong. USC, Ohio State.
Yeah, big deal.
On Halloween.
Right. Hence, you're not going to be there. You're going to be at Keeneland.
Well, it sounds like I might be more at the Coliseum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Because if you went to Keeneland, I'd introduce you to my guy.
Well, you'd be introducing your guy to your other guy.
Yeah.
I'm one of the guys.
Yeah.
And now he's one of the guys.
Yeah.
We're the guys.
He lives there in Lexington.
I would consider, listen, Ohio State USC is a massive game. And it's one of those games I really want to go to. I just would love it if it would be like a noon kickoff. Is that too much to ask? Like, is it to try and see if I can get the timing right
Well,
for
I know
me?
if it were at Ohio State, then it would be a noon kickoff because Fox would want it on big noon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that happening. I don't see a 9 a.m. kickoff.
Do you see a Saturday night, like Halloween night, everybody's dressed up in costumes and they're like, hey, it's L.A.
I would see it being an NBC game, potentially.
If I take the 11:10 out of Union Station on Friday, I get to Solana Beach at 1:22.
Oh, perfect timing.
But you got to get me on the 9:40 out of Solana Beach back to Union Station.
At night?
Yeah.
You're going to go back tonight, that night?
Friday night, so I could be here Saturday. I could stay at East Central Saturday morning.
What time do you think the concert is?
I'm not going to the concert.
You're not going to go to Yachtly Crew?
We got them twice in August.
I know, but we'll bring them up on stage.
Nah, I don't have time for that.
You don't have time for it?
We're bringing them up on stage in Burbank.
Well, let's bring them up on stage in Del Mar. Let's be all of Southern California.
I don't have time to Are you going to drive me back Saturday morning so I could be on with Dr. Clapper at 7 a.m.?
No, but I would put you on an early morning train.
It's not that early. It won't go off that early.
Oh, all right.
How much do you think an Uber is from your house to downtown L.A. on a Saturday morning?
Oh, my
Probably
God.
$250.
Yeah. No way.
$250? That's it?
Give me the 250. I'll pick you up.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Jorge's Primo.
You're gonna pay
I'll
over.
do it.
Come on, dog.
Primo will pick you up for $200.
Can you imagine this bit? Me waking up Saturday morning at Cappy's house, Rachel screaming at me, why didn't you join in?
Right. Oh, I thought you meant with the band. Oh, that.
So what are you going to do?
All right. Well, look, USC Ohio State is maybe the biggest game of the entire regular season.
Is one of your
football.
partners involved in this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So they can go. They can go to Keeneland, and they can represent.
Yeah.
And I could stay here.
No, I'm talking about your partners here.
Oh.
Yeah, at the football game.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
Well, maybe Stephanie wants to go to San Diego on Saturday or Friday. then she could drive us back.
All right. Okay, can we stick to one thing at a
What
time
are we talking
here?
about?
My
What are we
brain's
talking
moving
about?
fast.
Right,
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
What can I do
Ohio
for you?
State, why wouldn't you want to go to that game?
No, I would want to go to that game. First of all, look.
And by the way, even if your horse wins, you're probably still going to owe money somehow.
Right. I probably won't make any money.
Right.
I'll still wind up. Listen, Ohio State, one thing I'll say about it is this. Ohio State's got this quarterback, Julian Sand, who I've been following this kid since he's probably like a junior in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've had a chance to watch him. I'm like a lot of other people that we get to watch as kids. But I got to see this kid field level, high school football.
Was he
Friday
on that
Night
Little
Lights.
League team that never won a game?
Oh God, no.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
We had a player like him.
Yeah, I
We
was
could
just going
probably-
to say.
probably won
I
everything.
mean, he might have been he might have been like 5.
No, but
Yeah.
these were kids that nobody really. I could just say this: the 0-19 Rattlers.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody from that team became a pro athlete. Okay,
How old were they?
They were probably like 6 or 7.
Oh, it's little.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Thank you.
matter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I speaking of college football for a quick second.
Yeah.
So I asked this question before we hit the digital hour here.
Oh,
right?
yeah, Greg.
Okay, which was this. I thought it was very cool yesterday to hear that Derek Carr has joined the UCLA football program as a consultant to the head coach.
Yeah.
And then I saw a video of Derek Carr, and I guess it was his kids, at the Dodger game last night.
Yeah.
And, Dave Roberts comes over, and he's signing an autograph, and Tommy Edman walks over, my favorite player, and Tommy Edman walks over and introduces himself to Derek Carr. I would think if you're there, you might know who Shohei is, you know who Freddie is, you know who Mookie is. Maybe you don't know who Tommy is. Maybe you don't. So Tommy introduces himself to Derek Carr yesterday. And the only thing I'm thinking to myself is, what is the connection between Derek Carr and Bob Chesney? What is the connection between Derek Carr and UCLA? I really didn't come up with very much, and I didn't put a lot of time into researching
Right, a Fresno State Bulldog.
So what is the connection from Derek Carr to Bob Chesney that Bob Chesney would want to hire him? Look, former NFL quarterback, had a very distinguished NFL career. He's not going to Canton, Ohio, unless one of his teammates gets in and he's there to celebrate. He didn't have that kind of a career. But Derek Carr had a great career as a player, especially given the changes that were going on around him the entire time. Every year, different offensive coordinator, multiple head coaches, moved from Oakland to Vegas, and then they just kind of dropped him. So I love Derek Carr. I'm a big fan, but I don't get the connection between him and UCLA football.
So because Sedano said
What are you looking at me like this?
that he went so
I'm sure you
long.
love Derek Carr.
I do. I love the guy.
God.
So Sedano said
So full of
he was a
No, I'll tell you why, though. You know why? Because I'm
'Cause of
biased.
impersonation?
Because I'm biased.
Oh.
Because I was there.
Because you do a good impersonation?
Not really. His first year in the NFL, he's coaching. He's quarterbacking the Raiders, and I go up there to do a game for CBS. It was me, Kevin Harlan, and Rich Gannon. And Gannon walks in, and he's like celebrated. So me and Harlan, we get to walk in, and we're like, oh, we're on Gannon's coattails. And they bring Derek Carr into us, and he's a kid, man. He's a second-round pick. It's like, maybe his first or second start in the league.
I interviewed him at the draft. He did the car wash at ESPN.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the kid comes into the production meetings. He's great. Every game I ever did, I always did the post-game interview with him. I'm a Derek Carr fan. I like the guy. He's a very likable guy. I still don't understand the connection between UCLA football and Derek Carr.
Go ahead, Greg.
Would you like the answer
I
now?
would love the
Now
answer.
that we've done all that preamble.
I've given you 35 minutes of how much I love
Quite
Derek
the
Carr.
preamble. Sedano said he's a Fresno State Bulldog. What years was he at Fresno State? Do you remember?
Early 2010s,
15,
like,
yeah.
like 12, 13, 14 in that range.
Right around there. It was 2009 to 2013. So Derek Ray is the general manager of UCLA. He was at Fresno State as an offensive assistant and assistant director of football operations from 2008 to 2014 at Fresno State.
Okay, so the general manager of UCLA's football program was an assistant to an assistant coach.
Offensive assistant.
Yeah, he
and,
probably worked closely with Derek.
And so, but
so
again,
they were there at the exact same time.
But I guess what I'm asking is this: listen, if Derek Carr were your quarterback coach, I'd say, wow, that's a big signing. That's a big hire because you have an 11-year NFL veteran who now can work with your up-and-coming quarterbacks. That's a good move. Now, Derek Carr
is a special assistant to Bob Chesney.
Right. So that's really what I'm asking is what is the job of the special assistant?
He's more of a consultant.
So does he get paid for this? Does he show up at practices?
Probably.
Does he study film with players? Like, what does he actually do?
So he's going to be there with him, just working with the quarterbacks, trying to help them get a little bit better. They do have a quarterbacks coach in John Boyer, but they just bring somebody else in to give him a little more perspective of somebody that's been, like you said, you love Derek Carr. He was so great. He's not going to see Canton, but even unless one of his players get over there as well. Like, there's a whole bunch of reasons.
I like Derek Carr. I don't understand the hiring. I don't understand what he brings to the table.
He's a professional football player.
11-year NFL veteran.
Why not have another person in the room that is got smart?
Listen,
He's also talked about wanting to maybe possibly come back. So if you're a special assistant, you can just leave at any point.
This is
if
what
you're
I'm
the
getting at.
quarterback's coach, you can't.
This is what I'm wondering. You ready? Derek Carr comes to UCLA, puts on a pair of shorts, a pair of cleats, and a T-shirt, goes out and runs through workouts with the quarterbacks. And then about 2 weeks from now, we hear that Derek Carr is signing with, example, the Rams as their backup quarterback. So he's with the UCLA program. It's visible. People hear about it. They see that he's working out. And then you know what? 2 weeks later, he's like, my arm feels better. I'd still like to play. I'm not going to be somebody's starter this late into the preseason, but I could go be somebody's backup. And I don't know that the Rams, we've had this conversation over and over again. George, I don't know if the Rams really have their backup quarterback situation handled yet at this moment. Now, I was out at practice, this is about a week and a half ago, and I will tell you that Stetson Bennett looked good. But Ty Simpson, you can just see, has a completely different caliber of arm strength. So Stetson Bennett will never be able to fire a ball like an Aaron Rodgers or a Brett Favre or these kinds of quarterbacks. He's going to have to use smarts and timing, and he's going to have to really know where everybody's supposed to be on the field because he just doesn't throw a strong ball. Ty Simpson gets out there, very few reps, by the way, very few reps for Ty Simpson. But when he throws the ball, boom, you can just see it, boom, like it just comes out of his hand, and it's fast. You like the sound effect? that's my sound effect for throwing the ball really hard. Boom, right? Okay? So, and then when you're on the receiving end of it, it's thud. You see what I'm saying? So when you throw it hard, boom. When you get it on the receiving end, thud.
Yeah.
It hurts your fingers a little bit.
You missed him, didn't you, son?
Certainly yesterday.
Yeah,
That's for
yesterday
sure.
was rough.
I heard yesterday.
I tried to get us out of the YouTube hour, and Sedano wasn't letting it happen.
Well,
just because he wanted to put us through it.
Well, let me tell you what happened yesterday, because I went into the YouTube yesterday, and I heard you say, maybe we should just end the show early. And Sedano, I loved it. Sedano was like, absolutely not. You will sit here and you will suffer. You will suffer through an hour of not having anything. And I'm going to sit here and manage the entire situation. I freaking loved it. But I was on my way yesterday to run an errand to drop something off at UPS. And that's when I was listening and watching and participating.
What were you dropping off at UPS?
Oh, I don't know if I should discuss this with you guys.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. This is bad.
What was it?
Well, I did something while I was off for a week. It's been very, very hot outside, right?
It is really hot.
Very hot out.
Yeah.
Right?
Even down there at South.
Oh, yeah. Even coastal, dude. It's hot.
Coastal elite.
Yes. I don't have a swimming pool at my house. I also don't have air conditioning at my house.
Right.
So without air conditioning and without a swimming pool, there's really no way to like relieve
Cool
yourself
off.
of
Unless
cool.
you jump in like the shower.
So
the ocean is like 100 feet from you, but
and
okay.
I go to the beach. I've been getting in the water almost every day. It's been just spectacular how refreshing the ocean has been. But I decided.
Careful with those sharks, though.
Listen, I'm a nervous Nelly when I get in the water. I am looking around in 2 feet of water, and I'm just expecting some big fin to just come right at me. Yeah. And I'm going to be the victim of a guy who got half his leg bitten off.
Especially down in San Diego. There's been a lot of those sightings recently.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. So I did something during this little holiday break that I had here.
Yeah.
Somebody told me it was the whitest trash thing I could possibly do.
Something you're not super proud of is what you're saying.
Yeah.
The blow-up swimming pool?
I decided I was going to get an above-ground swimming pool. Yeah.
You returned it.
And then I had to return it.
Okay.
Yeah. And here's what happened. So, first of all, is having an above-the-ground swimming pool the whitest trash thing that there is?
No, listen, if you don't have the time to, that takes a while to construct a pool. It takes months.
Also takes like a lot of money. A lot of money.
So, yeah, if you want to do this, then go do it. Why didn't you just do like a cold tub?
Like a cold plunge?
Yeah. You could create those easily.
Because I was actually trying to create something in the backyard where, like, I had this vision of me standing at the grill, and like Rachel and her hot friends in their bikinis, like in my pool.
Yeah.
Like, now it sounds good, but I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be like overly turned on. Like, let's jump in Scott's above ground pool that he just put together, So I buy this pool off Amazon. By the way, like $450 for this pool. Okay.
Right.
So I got a good one as far as above ground. You're laughing at me. Okay. But why? What is so funny here? Is an above the ground pool that bad?
Just the whole your whole setup, like
Right.
your whole the way you imagine the whole thing is just funny to me.
So here's the thing. So I look at my backyard and I go, okay, I got space over here. I got space over here. I never really look at the size
How
of
much?
the pool.
How many gallons?
Oh, that's the next part.
Because you got to fill it.
That's the next thing.
That's expensive.
When I
You got to make sure you let your water company know that you're filling a pool.
Nuh-uh,
Because
really?
if not, they're going to charge you a lot of money.
Well, wait a second.
On
What do you mean?
overages.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
I
it's
don't
not
understand.
that big, is it?
How many gallons?
Oh, like I want to say like 5,000 gallons.
What? Oh my God, your water bill's going to be ridiculous. You have to let them know.
You do?
You call them right away.
Wait, you do?
Yes.
What kind of
and
blow-up
they will
pool did
cut
you
you a
get?
break on it because of it.
Really? Why would they
Yes.
cut you a break? You're using the same water.
No, but it's because you're filling a pool.
Well, I don't deserve a break. I mean, I
Okay.
really don't deserve
Well,
it.
But you're going to complain when that water bill comes.
Well, so that's what. So first of all, Rachel sees this pool, right? And she goes, first of all, this pool is going to cost you twice as much to fill it with water than it is to actually buy the
She's
pool.
right.
And I'm like, wait, what? It's going to cost that much money to fill the pool?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
you never
moron.
filled it.
Never filled it. Listen.
Okay.
I opened the box, George. I opened the box to the pool.
And you had to try to construct it.
Well, first things first, I'm going to have to try and construct it, is right. But then I realized this pool is 15 feet in diameter.
Yeah, yeah.
My God.
It's freaking massive,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
I lay down like the padding underneath it. I lay it out and I go, I can't build this pool. This freaking pool's this is like an Olympic-sized swimming pool, for crying out loud here. Michael Phelps is coming over to train, you know? So the pool is way too big.
Yeah.
Way too big.
Yeah.
And so now I got to take the pool. I got to put it all back together. I got to stick it in the box.
Oh, yeah.
I got to
There's no way you were able to do that properly.
No. I, by myself, taped the box over and over and over again. And then the box, 110 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Is what it weighed, 110 pounds.
Oh, my God.
So I have to somehow struggle like a freaking moron,
Yeah.
okay, to get the pool from the backyard to the front so I
Right.
can take it, put it in my car.
Oh, you put it in the car. It fit in the car?
So it did, but
Did you have to use the rope on the trunk?
no, I didn't have to do that. But I don't have like a dolly, you know what I mean, at my house where like, you
can buy like a cheap dolly on Amazon.
Well,
that like folds and stuff.
I didn't know, and I needed
Yeah.
to move this thing.
You bought the pool on Amazon. You didn't think about buying a dolly?
I didn't buy the dolly.
Yeah.
So now I have this old like child like beach stroller kind of a thing in my garage. So I take the
You
freaking,
lifted it and pushed it into that thing and then dragged it?
I took the pool.
Oh, my God.
I put it in the stroller. Okay, but this is all by myself. I'm wrestling with
Yeah,
this pool.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not joking. I am like wrestling.
I wish I had video footage of this.
I
This would be
I
unbelievable.
put the stroller up against the wall.
Yeah.
Then I lifted the back end of the stroller or the pool box. I put it on top of the stroller, and then somehow I maneuvered the stroller to the front yard.
Yeah.
And then I got the box into my car, and then I pulled up to the UPS store, and they had a dolly.
Right.
So I was able. They weighed it 110 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the hell did I do this?
Right.
But I didn't have a anyway.
The car was a lowrider.
Did you at least have the return thing labeled to send
Okay,
back?
So I printed because I had just recently gotten a new printer.
Right.
So because my printer didn't work anymore.
Yeah.
So I printed.
Did you get the tankless one?
The tankless printer?
Yeah.
It's got cartridges.
No more cartridges. Get the tankless one from Epson.
Oh, really? This
Wow.
is an HP. They
The
send
ink
you the
lasts
cartridge.
forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds smarter.
Anyway. go
Anyway,
ahead.
so I get the pool into the car, and then I get the car, and now I'm driving to the UPS store,
Yeah.
and I'm listening to you guys, and I'm watching you guys on YouTube, and I'm participating because I'm driving.
Yeah.
So of course I'm participating
Right,
in the
yeah, yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
chat,
yeah.
right? And I hear Morales say, "Wait a second, you're off for the day, and yet you're in the chat, and you're on YouTube. Get on the air, turn your Comrex on." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm dropping off the pool."
Right.
So I listen.
But also, Sedano wasn't going to allow it. He wanted to put us through the misery.
He did. He wanted you guys to suffer.
Right.
He did.
You guys weren't giving me anything. I was going to run the show at that point, and we were going to do the show.
What did you want me to give you?
You had nothing yesterday.
On
You
Mo-
complain about Cap. You give Cappy any grief. You can never give Cappy any grief
gets
after your
paid to do
performance
this.
yesterday.
What do you get paid for?
Nothing.
This.
You get paid for
Not
this
to,
too.
Not to talk about the NBA
No,
schedule coming out.
I wasn't even asking you about the NBA. I asked you about anything.
No,
you gave me
threw
like,
me like,
gave me
hey,
like-
Chris, what do you think about the Kawhi story? I'm like, oh boy.
No, I didn't. I asked you like an LA perspective on something, not even like a sports perspective, and you gave me nothing.
Zippo.
You can never say anything about him ever again.
I wasn't prepared. Bergie
Wow.
did it into all of us. Bergie screwed us on purpose.
Is that true, Berg?
Yep, pretty much.
By the way,
Anyway.
Carlo just put out a picture of me now sitting in my above the ground pool.
Oh, great.
That I had to return. Okay. And honestly, Carlo, based on the picture you used, I can't really tell is that my body and my head, or did you Photoshop my head onto another body? Because if he did, the guy who's laying there and that he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if that's really me or not. And if it is me, I should stop beating myself up. If it's not me, I got to look better like this guy.
There you go.
It's a hot
Cappy,
picture.
we have breaking NFL news that will concern you and a prediction you made earlier before the season got going.
Okay.
Let's go to our breaking news desk. Enjoy Shaq.
Adam Schefter reports Kyler Murray will be the Vikings' fourth different Week 1 starting quarterback in 4 years. Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy, and now Kyler Murray.
Now, you say my prediction.
You said J.J. McCarthy was the guy.
I don't recall saying that.
You did.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Okay, I have my NFL storylines that I'm going to follow during the season up on my computer right now. And Kyler Murray versus J.J. McCarthy is one of my main storylines going into the season. I'm not surprised that Kyler Murray will be the starting quarterback.
He's better.
Well, he has been better because he's played longer. But, of course, there have been question marks about Kyler Murray. Now, look, athletically, he's a different caliber player.
He's far more gifted.
Yeah. J.J. McCarthy, I don't like giving up on guys in year 2.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I'm just surprised by the Vikings as an organization.
Your boy Kevin O'Connell, he's not if he's going with Kyler Murray, again, I'm trusting his assessment of the situation.
So am I. Listen, Kevin O'Connell, they had a winning record last year, Minnesota, but they were not very good.
No.
And he knows, Kevin O'Connell, that if J.J. McCarthy is not ready and he is force-fed by the organization, we drafted him, first-round pick, we gave up on Sam Darnold, he's our starter, it doesn't matter.
Was it? And at the time, we talked about this. At least I thought it was a mistake to give up on Sam Darnold for J.J. McCarthy.
Well, the mistake was drafting J.J. McCarthy.
Well, agreed, starting there.
Yeah, that is your mistake.
Right.
Is that a lot of these coaches and scouts saw McCarthy work out, and I'm telling you, I heard this from a lot of guys. He may have the best arm of all of them in his class. And I'm like, well, he may not, but I just know this, that I watched the kid play at Michigan, and I didn't see a prolific NFL passer.
He didn't have to do a lot.
No, because he was managing a running football team.
Right.
But then you had Jim Harbaugh come out and support his guy, and he's so great, and he's so awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin O'Connell knows that he's got a receiving core that it doesn't come around like this all that often. When you've got this kind of talent in your receiving core, and you will have a mutiny on your hands as head coach if you're starting the player who's not as good because you're force-feeding him. And so now...
And I'm not saying this to be a jerk, okay? How much does the Michigan scandal now play into how effective he was in college?
How many years did he play? I don't remember this. How many years did McCarthy play?
Well, he was certainly playing when that scandal was being diagnosed.
It's a good question. I guess my thought is that how much does it matter for him as a quarterback who didn't throw the ball that much?
But they knew what was coming, allegedly.
That may be true. Here, look, this is a restart for Kyler Murray.
He started the last 2 years.
So for 2 full years, this scandal or this coaching, spying was
Spygate kind of thing, right? That they did.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm not surprised that Kyler Murray's a starter. I'm really not.
Yeah.
It was a storyline going into camp. Can J.J. McCarthy be the player he was drafted to be?
Yeah.
And if he can't be, especially early in his career, you have a veteran quarterback now in Kyler Murray who, look, it's not like Kyler Murray was Peyton Manning.
Right.
But
he was a number 1 overall pick.
He was. And he has been highly criticized.
Right. For lack of leadership and accountability, those kind of things.
And being a guy who spends more time playing video games than actually studying film.
Correct.
That was the criticism on Kyler Murray. Maybe Kyler Murray has now grown up.
Yeah. Well, and he's also now got, if you look at, now Cliff Kingsbury had him as the head coach when he was probably not ready for that role, if we're being honest.
Cliff or Kyle? Or both?
Both.
Yeah.
Potentially. He's now got Kevin O'Connell, who clearly is ready for that role and also knows how to manage the quarterback position.
And Kevin O'Connell has, listen, I know everybody, we all, glaze Sean McVay, and rightly so. Kevin O'Connell, it's not that he only comes from the McVay tree. But
the Shanahan tree.
But he did get a lot.
He was in New England, too.
Well, he was a player in New England.
Yeah, briefly.
Yep, he was a player for the New York Jets.
Who were you going to say? Sorry.
Well, no, he's been around, because Kevin O'Connell, he was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I think if we go way back,
he had a lot of different spots as a backup quarterback.
Well, and as a quarterback coach.
Correct.
Before he got to the Rams, he was a quarterback coach at the Cleveland Browns. And I believe it was Baker Mayfield who was his quarterback in the early part of his career. So Kevin O'Connell's a guy who has learned what I would call roster management.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say a lot of that is what people take away when they leave Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Whether they become head coaches somewhere else or they're coordinators or even just position coaches.
Right.
People just learn from McVay how he manages a roster.
Yeah.
And manages a coaching staff.
Yeah.
O'Connell has that.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting because I know you were a big J.J. McCarthy guy.
Well, I will just say this. I'm not going to give up on the kid yet. Because, look, will Kyler Murray have such a great year that he will become the established future quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings? Certainly a possibility. And that would mean that J.J. McCarthy is likely going to go somewhere else. Is anybody going to give J.J. McCarthy an opportunity to be a starting quarterback? Probably not. He'll probably find himself being somebody's backup. And until he gets real playing time, because probably somebody in front of him got hurt, he's going to have a hard time proving that he can play. I'll give you an example. When the 49ers drafted several years ago a guy by the name of Trey Lance, anybody remember this guy?
Yes. I actually used that as an example yesterday.
Oh, well, see that?
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Trey Lance was a project.
Yeah.
From a small school.
Right. Because we were talking about the kid Richardson from the Colts yesterday in one of Greg's in the Bergie segment.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson's another guy that really did not have the college career to justify the draft position.
Correct.
And now he finds himself, he's going to be a backup quarterback in the league until he finally gets another chance. But nobody's going to sign him and go, he's our starter.
Right.
They're going to sign him and go, you have an opportunity to compete. Trey Lance is another great example.
Yeah.
Trey Lance drafted in the first round by the 49ers, wasn't successful early. Injury issues happened.
Purdy, jumped him. Yeah.
Brock Purdy was the last, pick of the draft that year, but he was available and he was around, and he wound up outplaying Trey Lance. Trey Lance leaves. You've never seen Trey Lance play.
Other than a preseason game.
He played a little bit in San Francisco. He was a backup in Dallas for a couple of years where you never saw the field.
Now the Chargers.
He's a backup for the Chargers. He'll never see the field unless Justin Herbert gets hurt. And when he does get his opportunity, if and when he gets his opportunity, now he's got to show everybody, I can play. Like, look at the Miami Dolphins. They went out and got this kid, Malik Willis. What made you think that he could play?
Right.
Preseason?
Well, the coaching staff that took over the Dolphins were in Green Bay.
They understood. So they knew that's why a kid got his chance.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this. I know a lot of Vikings.
It's just an indictment on McCarthy that Kevin O'Connell is so good at evaluating the quarterback position, and they went with Kyler Murray.
It's an indictment on the Vikings organization.
Right.
For saying we have Kirk Cousins, we have Sam Darnold, and we're going to draft a quarterback in the first round as our future when they were playoff ready when they drafted the kid.
Yeah.
And if they're playoff ready this year and they don't think he can play in year two.
Well, and ultimately what I said yesterday was this is not a developmental league, the NFL.
There's no chance for development.
That's not the way this works.
The Rams have a unique luxury right now with Ty Simpson.
Right.
Otherwise, show me somewhere else. Because Drake May, they sat him for a few games until they realized their season was over.
And then they threw him in there.
And then in year two, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Show me another opportunity where a guy is going to sit around for a little while.
I'm with you.
So, J.J. McCarthy, you talk about embarrassing, though. Like for him personally, it's got to just be so embarrassing that you're a first-round pick. You were a starter last year. You quarterbacked the team to a winning record. Not that he played all 17 games. He did have that opening day win last year. I think it was Minnesota-Chicago on opening day last year where they did win. He wasn't great, but he won.
Right.
And in 1 year, you've gone from – think about J.J. McCarthy's entire career. The story on him was he's won everywhere.
Yeah.
He was a 2-time state champion in high school, national champion in college.
Yeah.
The guy's a winner.
Yeah.
Now he's a bench player.
Right. It's the way it works sometimes. Sometimes you peak early,
Or you play in a system that really takes advantage of your skills and hides your deficiencies.
Right. Or other things could have happened. Like, extenuating circumstances that aided the team's success.
Okay, fair enough. Well, but listen, so when Jim Harbaugh never wins a Super Bowl for the Chargers, just make sure you keep that same energy. Like, hey, without cheating, without his advanced scouting.
Listen, there's a reason Belichick, people held the Hall of Fame against him in the first ballot.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
A lot of people were offended by that. But on the other hand, it was like, yeah, but.
Kind of get it.
Yeah. Listen, Antonio Gates was held out of the Hall of Fame his first year because he had a steroid suspension.
Right.
It made no sense. because he was so great. But
Right.
if you're a voter,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? He did have that 1 year. He had that steroid suspension. You know what? He can wait.
You think Antonio Gates had an over the ground pool when he lived in San Diego?
You know, I think Antonio Gates was able to afford a real in-ground pool.
You don't think he went to UPS to return it? 110-pound pool?
Is it a bad thing?
See how I brought it all back?
Is it a white trash thing to do? Is it? Because that's what people told
I think
me.
a pool. So here's the thing. A lot of Hispanic households will have like a little kiddie pool so that the kids can stay cool at a party.
Yeah.
But
And a
like,
little slip and slide.
Yeah, like a small one.
Mm-hmm.
A big major one like that?
I mean, that's a lot. That's a huge undertaking.
That is kind of a white trash thing.
Yeah, because the thing is,
I think at least.
I think I screwed up. All I want is one of the, like an air mattress. You plug in a thing to an air mattress, it blows it up, right? I want one of those little pools. Anybody got any suggestions of a smaller pool that's a blow up sort of a thing that when you put in the water, it doesn't cost you $1,000 in water. It costs you a couple bucks in water.
Could you imagine, though, if he would have built that thing and Rachel would not have told them about the water thing, and you would have had this insane water bill,
right,
of like $1,000+, right? And it would have been such a Cappy Curb Your Enthusiasm moment.
Right. Like, how did my water bill get so high? And then I call the water company, and they're like, well, yeah, there was this big spike in water. And I'm like, well, I don't know what happened. Like, is there a leak in the sprinklers or something? In the meantime, it's me filling up a pool with 5,000 gallons of water. And by the way, let me tell you something. What a jerk thing to do in right now with, we are dealing with drought conditions.
Oh, God,
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't listen. The Lake Mead and what's going on at Lake, the water levels are very, very low, dangerously low right now.
Right.
And I'm the guy that's taking 5,000 gallons of water
that's why they would.
in my
That's
pool.
why they would hit you with quite a bill.
Yeah, feel horrible about that.
But do you think? Here's the other thing. Do you think you'd go in that often? I haven't been in my pool in 5 years.
Really?
I'm just not a huge pool guy. Now, Stephanie's at her house. Her jacuzzi, I go in all the time. I'm a jacuzzi guy. Sedano, you go in your pool often?
Not super often. I used to go to the jacuzzi a lot. I haven't in a while. During COVID, I went into the jacuzzi all the time.
I like to go in the jacuzzi raw.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah. And then my daughters will walk out, and they're like, ew, are you in there naked? And I'm like, yeah, what's the difference? They're like, if I'm wearing a bathing suit, I'm naked under the bathing suit. What's the matter? Like, ew, gross, Dad. Sorry, girls.
Go live on your own then.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Go get your own place. Yeah. This pool, by the way, that Carlo has put up on our YouTube channel, dude, that's the pool.
That's amazing.
That is the pool I bought.
Yeah, that requires a professional to build. It's not like one of those blow-up jobs.
It actually says on the box, takes 2 to 3 people in about 40 minutes.
Why would you think that that's a good idea?
You know what? My daughter and I were out for a walk. We were like, let's get a pool in the backyard. She's like, really, Dad? I'm like, yeah, really, let's do it. She's on Amazon. She was, okay, I'm going to order this one. I go, yeah, go ahead, do that. And she did, and neither of us measured anything. Neither of us knew the dimensions. We were just like, that picture looks good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Terrible.
And which daughter was this?
This was Jaden, the smart one.
Yeah, but she's also the one that didn't even thank you on her post about college.
That is true. That is true.
She just wants to spend your money.
Yeah, she does. She does. But she's on the verge of getting her first big girl job.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
She's not moving out, though.
She going to buy that Cadillac when she gets that big girl job?
All right. She's going to have to go to Cadillac at Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah. Was that the one you were going to get her the EV from George Chevrolet?
Right, but then it didn't have Apple Play, so she got all pissy about it, you know?
But neither does the Cadillac EV.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they have Google.
Oh, they do?
Cadillac has Google.
Google Play.
Yeah.
No, you could just say Google.
Just Google.
Just Google. Just Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure.
Yeah.
Time for the Bergie segment or the Lindsay segment, but we don't know when Lindsay's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
9:42.
Monday.
Wait, Lindsay's coming back Monday?
Monday.
Who wants to put a bet on that?
I'm not.
I have Lindsay coming
So,
back after
it's been
Thanksgiving.
24 hours. Got my money?
I've got Lindsay back after Thanksgiving. What do you have? You want to set it? You want to set an over/under? You're out of this game, huh?
I'm just enjoying the conversation.
Let me break this up.
I don't enjoy the conversation.
Want 2 tickets to football's biggest championship game? Join Travis and Marcus this Thursday, August 13th at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa for a live broadcast and enter for a chance to join the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off. Draft live with Travis and Marcus. Beat the host for weekly prizes and be the last fan standing to win the grand prize. Powered by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. Time for the Lindsay segment. We like to play a TV theme, or how about a movie theme? This is the movie theme to Thor, because Thor turns 42 today. Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. Have you seen the trailers for the new Avengers movie or the Marvel movie or whatever with
Doomsday?
Dr. Doom? Holy moly, that thing looks crazy.
They're bringing everybody back. I actually just went back and watched the
it's
things I missed.
also like X-Men. It's everybody.
Yep. Yeah.
It's the whole universe having to fight against Dr. Doom. Victor Doom, Cappy, played the physical character, also played by
Robert Downey
Jr., not to be confused with the fact that he was also Iron Man in those other movies.
So confused.
Yeah, I am totally confused.
And that's why the whole Marvel universe is getting really weird, because now it goes into different universes and multiverses.
But that's how the actual comic books go.
They do.
So, like, the people who know it like really well are going to support it.
Yep.
True. The Bergie segment. Oh,
And for people who don't know it, they just like all the explosions. They'll watch all that too.
Cappy likes explosions.
I do.
Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Summer's here. Before your next barbecue or family gathering, upgrade those old floors with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom next to the Commerce Casino. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks. No sale beats wholesale, sucker. Take it away, Bergie.
Cappy's explosions usually include ceramics.
Yeah, they do. And usually there's more than one, you know?
Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bergie.
All right, so I was talking to Funch yesterday, and he said we were talking about the Lakers and back when Kobe was here, and so he said he missed Kobe's 60-point game. He went to the 30.
Wait, what was he watching? Like, Love Island or something?
Right. Possibly. He said he could have gone, but he chose not to go to that game. He said he went to his third to last game, so he was okay with seeing Kobe's third to last game. When he got offered to go, he said, no, it's going to be too crazy down there. I'm not going to go to that. And then it ended up being an amazing 60-point
He's the weirdest person ever. I mean, I love him, but God, he's so weird.
How come he's not with us in the mornings? I love that guy.
Because he's in the afternoon.
What?
He has to do stuff in the afternoon.
It's a whole story.
Yeah, you don't need to know.
Probably
so
better that I don't.
Yeah.
Probably better. So he's decided not to go to the game. So have you guys ever chosen not to go to a game that ended up being something amazing?
I mean, I'm sure.
I feel like a couple years ago, was it last year or was it the year before? The World Series game 1 where Freddie.
Yeah, it was 2024. I was at that game.
Had the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
That was the game where I was like, you know what? I had an opportunity to go, and I was like, a big crowd, World Series game 1. I always do this. I go, I'd rather watch it on TV. Like, that's my whole philosophy. I'd rather watch it on TV. That was a game that I was like, man, I should have gone to that game.
That game was amazing. One of the best games I've ever seen in my life.
I'm sure there's one. I just, off the top, it's just too many games at this point. I don't remember them all that I could have gone to.
Yep. Okay. So
okay, that's it.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. The Spurs remain committed, according to, who is this, Mike C. Wright, the Spurs remain committed to De'Aaron Fox and believe they wouldn't have made the finals without him last season. Are they actually committed to him or just can't find anyone to take on his massive contract?
So I would say two things can be true. I would say that Mitch Johnson does believe that De'Aaron Fox, and I know this because he said it throughout the entire season, that I had them multiple times, the regular season and the postseason, that he's the adult in the room. He's the guy that Mitch and him can talk about, hey, the young guys, how we manage this, blah, 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 et cetera. You got to be the guy. And he was that guy. He was the adult in the room for them. He was hurt. But if you're playing, you're going to get the criticism, and he knows that, and he understands that. He made a huge blunder. I also think it's tough to move a contract that just started with 5 years left.
The other part of it, though, is that De'Aaron Fox, while you say he's the adult in the room, that's only because he's played in the NBA longer. Yeah, right.
Yes.
De'Aaron Fox was a good player in Sacramento, but he was never going to be able to become a star player in Sacramento.
He's not a guy who's elevating teams to a different level.
Right. And so the thing about De'Aaron Fox is good player, and if you take him off of a bad team like Sacramento and you put him onto a good team like San Antonio, you expect him to still be good.
Yeah.
And he was good until you got deep into the playoffs. And the mistake that you're talking about, like why he decided to go for the layup.
Instead of dribbling it out.
Right, exactly.
And got blocked by Anunoby, which led to the eventual Anunoby tip-in.
By the way, Chris, Anunoby, he's a Skechers guy. Are you following?
He is a Skechers guy.
You following that at all? That they've kind of put their money behind OG Anunoby. Like that's who Skechers is. Because they also had, Joel Embiid in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well.
OG Anunoby, he is the spokesperson now for our favorite shoe brand.
Yeah,
Skechers.
as a matter of fact, if anything, Joel Embiid kind of like didn't help the brand
No, I would
very
agree
much
with
because
that.
of his injury issues.
I would
and now
agree.
they're going to lose Tony. So they're probably going to fire Tony Romo.
Well, it seems like everybody's going to fire Tony Romo.
The Tony Romo situation is going to be fascinating to see how it unfolds.
It seems to me that if Tony Romo were in really good standing with CBS, that they'd be like, hey, look, people make mistakes. It happens.
Yeah, but he hasn't been as good for a number of years.
They have been criticizing his on-air performance for several years. And in my opinion, not knowing anything, you're paying a guy like $15 million a year to be a football analyst.
More than that.
And he's not really as good as he once was. And so if you're looking for a way out, Tony Romo just gave you your way out.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just say this. Kyle Shanahan got into an accident. No pictures exist, no video, nothing. I mean, 911 had to be called, right? That kind of accident, if he broke ribs and right?
Yeah, went to the hospital. Yeah.
Okay, Tony Romo gets DUI, videos everywhere. Just saying.
Well, I think Shanahan's happened in Northern California, and where he would be a protected guy, if you will.
And I would also say the difference is Tony Romo got pulled over, where the police have body cams, and Shanahan's, the police were called after the accident happened.
But we've never seen a picture of the car or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, there has been a complete cover-up in
Didn't
this
want to
Shanahan
say that
thing.
word.
No, but that's what it is.
Just saying.
But listen, and I don't really understand why. People get into car accidents. It happens. And he was, at least after the fact, seemingly somewhat forthright. Hey, I had my phone on my hip or on my leg.
The Tesla was doing the auto drive thing.
Yeah, and my phone dropped, and I'm looking for it, whatever. But I don't know why there had to be this cover-up. Now, maybe there's more to the story that we don't know yet. But it seemed like everybody was in on it, which again,
Sua does that auto drive thing
weird.
all the time.
He does?
Yeah. He was going to do it leaving Black Gold the other day. But you have to keep your eyes straight. So apparently you used to have to keep your hand on the wheel.
Yeah.
But now it reads your eyes.
Listen, my Cadillac from Cadillac of Beverly Hills, if you take your eyes off the road, even just to glance at your phone, it beeps right away. And after a while, it will tell you. I haven't done it, but I've looked it up online, how to do it, what happens, the next steps of those. It becomes a lot more egregious as to them letting you know you better get your eyes on the road.
You better not get that car, Cappy.
I know. Well, listen, there
Can't
are
watch
some cars,
7 things at once that way.
Well, no, back when he had the Subaru and we were driving together, that thing would beep constantly because he would take his eyes off.
Right,
of it.
all the time. I'm like, what the hell's that noise?
And it would
as
be
I'm
like,
swerving into different
pay
lanes.
attention, pay attention, pay attention.
So you start looking around more because you don't know where it's coming from.
Any more, Greg?
Yeah, I can do one more if you want. There's a woman named Kaylee Ace who is a huge Dodger fan, and she won 2 years ago. She won the 50-50 raffle on her birthday, July 23rd.
Oh, 50-50 raffles can be very controversial.
Yeah, so she won that, and then that was 2 years ago. Last year at Dodger Stadium on July 23rd, her birthday, she won the 50-50 raffle again.
Wow.
Then this year, she was somewhere. She was in Milwaukee, I believe, and she won again there on her birthday on July 23rd.
Wow.
Won 3 times, 2 different places. Have you ever won anything in Dodger Stadium or any kind of stadium, let alone 3 times?
No.
Never. Not,
I
by
have
the way,
no luck for any of that stuff.
And moreover, I never play any of those 50-50
Yeah, I
raffles.
don't either. It's like a waste of money, I
I'm
think.
like, come on, there's no way I'm ever going to win. She won 3 times in 2 different venues.
Yeah.
That does seem a little fishy.
On her birthday, too.
Wait,
Yeah.
I mean, you think she's doing something?
I don't know.
There's pictures of it.
I don't really know, who I should be claiming
Right,
is being
who's
fishy.
being fishy
Right,
here?
but, okay, let me give you one example.
You think the stadiums are like, hey, it's your birthday, here, win.
I know one guy whose family won the lottery twice.
Wow.
Was there something fishy there?
Big lotteries?
Not big lotteries, interestingly enough. These were I'm going to say $3 million, which obviously is a huge amount of money.
Right.
But in a lottery, I don't even play it unless it's $100 million.
The one right now, the Powerball is like $975 million or
You're
something.
kidding me.
Yeah.
When's the next drawing?
Wednesday.
Let's get some.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So you do that, but not the 50-50.
Get Funchi in here, and we'll send him out on the street again to buy
Yeah.
lottery tickets like we did that one time.
Yeah, so this guy who I know whose family won the lottery twice was in the state of Connecticut, and his name, not that he's a famous guy, but he played in the NFL for a while. His name is Jacques Césaire. He was a defensive end for the now defunct San Diego Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Jacques Césaire's family won the lottery twice. And, to win the lottery once is like being struck by lightning, right? To win twice never happened.
Yeah.
But 3 times the 50-50 raffle, I don't know, something seems fishy.
Oh, okay.
So why do you say that there's something fishy with Sedano with the 50-50 raffle? Controversial.
Oh, no, I've seen where, actually in Milwaukee, I saw this somewhere.
She was in the Detroit. I got that wrong.
Okay. There was an issue in Milwaukee. I saw this on the news where the lady, while I was there, while I was in town, in like Chicago, Milwaukee area, that a lady and her family had won the 50-50 raffle, and you're supposed to get to a certain post
by a certain inning or whatever.
By a certain time. And she got there like seconds before, and they claimed she didn't. And it was like this whole ordeal. And she eventually, like, the team, like, pushed her out. Like, she couldn't come back to the stadium because she got, like, aggressive. She's like, dude, I won all this money. Like, and she, like, had to get her attorneys involved. So, yeah, that's why I said that.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, that is the Bergie Lindsay segment.
Well, we should probably, Lindsay won't be back till Thanksgiving.
She'll be back Monday.
Cappy.
Christmas.
Do you have any FOMO about my Olympic ticket purchase yesterday? I had my window yesterday.
So a little. Okay, look, here's the thing. So I did not even think about going to a World Cup game.
Yeah.
Never even thought about it.
Yeah, I didn't have time.
And then.
But Olympics will be different because I can plan for this 2 years from now.
Right. See, that's just it, is that the people who came to Hollywood Park Casino when we were doing our last broadcast before the final game that was played at SoFi, I was talking to our listeners, and they were like, oh, yeah, dude, I bought these tickets years ago. And I'm like, wow, you guys really planned this thing out. But they knew that the World Cup was really important to them, and they wanted to be there.
Right. You could have done the same for the World Cup, but I was not that interested in the World Cup.
I wasn't either until the World Cup happened, and then I was super interested. I'm like, why did I get tickets?
Right.
With the Olympics, as of today, and I've gotten the emails, hey, you can buy some tickets now.
Did you? Well, you signed up, didn't you?
I did.
But did they offer you a window yet?
Yeah.
And when is it?
I didn't do it.
You passed it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're screwed.
I know. So here's the thing. Like, in my mind, again, it goes back to that whole thing. Like, would rather watch it on TV. Do I really want to spend the money?
You want to go? No one's going to want to go to the boxing with me. You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go to the boxing.
It's right across the street.
Yeah, the boxing is what I would like to go to. But
I bought boxing, too.
I was thinking to myself, when I saw your note about how you got all these tickets, should I buy tickets for the Olympics? Like, will I have FOMO when the Olympics are here? Why didn't I buy tickets?
There's a bunch of the soccer's in San Diego.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's just it, is that, like, when you think about the Olympics, you go, oh, well, I'm not going to go to France for the Olympics.
Right.
I'm not going to go to China for the Olympics.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen is they're going to be in your backyard, and I'm going to be like, why the hell didn't I buy the tickets?
And again, the women's soccer is super competitive because the men's, you're not getting, like, Messi there. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting, like, their B team, basically. But the women's, that's like the real team. Like, that's the real competition.
Did you say you got baseball also?
I did. I got the semifinals.
And we expect that the major leaguers will be playing.
Yeah, for sure.
So that could be a really hot ticket.
I actually bought both semifinals.
Let me hear what you bought.
I'm going to sell one of them based on depending on which teams I want to see, because we'll know a couple of days in advance.
Let me hear what you bought tickets for.
So I bought, for the whole family, we bought women's volleyball, quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing. First of all, basketball, men's and women, gone. Gymnastics, gone. Swimming, the only thing left were like $1,100 tickets, which are the best tickets. In the sense of where you're closest to the action, right? So all the cheaper tickets, they're gone on most of these events, okay? So I was like, I'd love to do swimming, but I'm like, it's only 2 hours. I'm going to spend $1,100 on each ticket? Like, that's crazy. I'm not doing that, even if it's at SoFi. So I didn't do that. So volleyball, my daughter doesn't love sports, but she likes volleyball. So I figured, all right, we can go to volleyball. It's at the Honda Center, right? So we'll go to the Honda Center. Family will go. A family of four will go to watch volleyball. Hopefully we get like the U.S. Like you hope. There's a couple matches, so maybe you get one of them that's the U.S. And what I did was I made sure to try to get quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Even though they were a little pricier, right? So I got that. I got both baseball semifinals. It's all day. It's like 11 a.m. and then like the next game is at like 5. But I'll sell one based on like, maybe Mateo wants to see if like the U.S. doesn't make it, right? Maybe it's like Japan. We can see Ohtani. We'll go to that one. You know what I mean? And sell the other one. Because you can sell them on the Axis app, the AXS app, right? Same thing you use for crypto or whatever.
Okay.
So we got the 2 baseball. We got some soccer, too, down at Snapdragon. Because only the finals, I believe, are at the Rose Bowl, maybe semifinals and finals. So some quarterfinal soccer at Snapdragon. We got boxing. I got 2 boxing tickets.
I love that.
Finals it's 2 men's. I think it's like 60 kilograms and like 70 kilograms. And then like the ladies, 1 ladies match too. So you get 3 matches.
What are kilograms versus pounds?
So like 60 kilograms, I want to say is like 120, 130 pounds.
I mean, because the way you said it, like kilograms, sounded super smart from you.
It's like 130-ish
But the rest of us were like, we don't do the metric system.
Yeah, it's like 130-ish pounds.
Because like when I lift weights over...
kilograms is 2.54 pounds or something.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Because like when I'm over at the East Central and
132 pounds.
And I grab their dumbbells and they're in the metrics, I'm like, I don't even know how much weight I'm lifting here.
So it's like the lightweight guys, right? Featherweight, lightweight type guys. So I got that, and then and handball. They're having handball at some place in Long Beach, and handball is basically lacrosse but with your hand, and it's super fun to watch. I remember watching it in the last Olympics. I'm like, that looks cool. So we'll get handball, and then I'll take Mateo to handball. You know,
handball. I gotta look this up.
So I got soccer, baseball, boxing, volleyball, handball.
Oh, handball is like soccer, but you use your hands rather than.
Well, it's like lacrosse.
I mean, that's the same comp.
Yeah,
Cappy.
same. Yeah.
Well, I made my comp.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 teams of 7 players, 6 outfielders, and a goalkeeper compete on a 40 by 20 meter indoor court.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know how long that is.
Yeah.
2 intense 30-minute halves.
Yeah.
Players can hold the ball for a maximum of 3 seconds.
Wait. I just realized now I
What?
screwed up.
What?
My soccer and volleyball are on the same day. Do you want them for that Snapdragon?
Yeah.
I'll sell them to you face value.
Yes.
Okay.
How much?
I'll tell you after.
Less. I want to pay less.
No, I'll pay the exact. I'll show you the exact. I will forward you the email.
Is it? And it's women's soccer?
Women's.
Oh, I want women's much more than men's.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 tickets.
2 tickets.
Yeah.
To paradise.
Yeah. So I'll get you. You can buy those when I have them physically. I will tell you.
Don't give it to him at face.
Thing is
Charge him a vig.
But do the Olympics? I mean, it's like I don't know. The Olympics are in San Diego. Like LA's the host city, and I'm going to go to a San Diego event.
It's right in your backyard. Oh, if you don't want them, I'll
No,
sell them.
hold on a second.
I'll make some money
No, wait a
probably.
second.
off
Hold
that.
on. Don't do anything yet.
Oh, I forgot I'm wearing my 1984 Olympics hat. Sometimes I
How about
forget
that?
what hat I'm wearing.
Look at that, sharp.
Yeah, I just realized that. I screwed up. There's the volleyball and the soccer are literally on the same day at the same time.
Why don't you let me take the volleyball?
No, I want the volleyball. I bought it for the whole fam.
All right, all right. So I want to go to the boxing.
Well, boxing, we're in.
I'm even willing to pay for the ticket.
Okay, there you go.
Well, it depends on how much.
It's not that much.
I mean, I got a pool to fill. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got 5,000 gallons of water
I'll
going
tell you what
in.
the boxing was.
Does anybody have a better idea for an outdoor above-ground pool, please?
Just get the little one.
I want a little one that I can undo, like I can
So get
take
the little
air
one.
out.
It's like $50 or
right,
something.
I don't need 50,000 gallons of water that are going to flood my neighborhood when I go to
Again,
get rid
how
of
many
the
times
thing.
do I have to say it? Just get the little one. You can get one at Target.
Boxing was $396.50.
$396.50
each.
Oh boy.
How many matches do we get?
3.
3 matches?
Yeah.
It's $100 a match.
It's $130 a match.
Oh man, come on. Now.
That's a lot.
That's because of the service fee. That's where they get you.
Oh, really? How much was the service fee?
Service fee per ticket for boxing was $76.90.
That's
how
ridiculous.
How about instead of that, give Sedano $20? He'll hit me and I'll spit on you.
That is ridiculous.
But boxing, you don't have to pay me.
No,
You
I
can go.
want boxing.
Okay, then you go with me.
I love boxing.
Time for our Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar of the day for Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. This one's for you, Cappy. Raising children with morals. A method of teaching your children to have morals is to simply set a good example for them. Opportunities for setting an example present themselves all the time. Your job is to seek them out and act upon them in a productive manner.
Wow. Pretty good.
I'll tell you what,
George, you still like this segment?
8 months into the year, we're just selling it, man.
It's ridiculous.
Imagine next year when Lindsay gets us one of these calendars again.
Next year. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Next year when she comes back.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just busting freaking bulls over here, all right?
By the way, the soccer tickets are cheaper than the boxing.
How much?
For 2?
Yeah.
With the fees?
Yeah.
$831.
How much were the fees?
$80.50.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
$800?
$831 for 2 tickets to women's semifinal, though. Like, that's a big match.
Cappy.
I know. It's a lot of money.
Women's semifinal Olympics?
Hey, I'm not going to...
You know how much that's going to go for?
Yeah.
And on the secondary market? Easily double that.
I'm not going to put water in the pool. I'm going to get tickets to the Olympics. That's what I'm going to do.
Time for the deal
I'll
with
sell those to you.
Thank you.
At
I'll
face.
I'll buy them.
If you wait, you're going to pay twice as
Do I have
much.
to pay you the fees?
Just you're paying me exactly what I pay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that includes the fees.
Yes.
Oh. Time for the
I'm
deal
not taking a bath on the tickets.
Take a bath in my new pool.
The one you sent back?
It's very refreshing.
You sent it back.
I'm going to get a new one.
You see those pools in the backyard in like Missouri.
Yeah.
Why would you get one of those? Just get like the little one.
I'm going to get a
The
little
splish
No,
splash.
you should do a little, like to Chris' point, like the little kiddie pool.
one. Yeah.
We'll go to Target tonight. The ones with the Target with the machine guns
Okay,
outside.
right.
And we'll try to find
With the
one.
IDF soldiers that are standing in front? Yeah.
Underground Target.
It's true. I need a little powder because tomorrow I'm going to be without powder and I can't do that.
Oh,
I
no.
got to pee. I've been holding this for an hour.
Me
Let's go.
too.
Come on.
Time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Thanks to Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer. Or visit sellersadvantage.com. Providence Realty, DRE 01915212. Cappy.
Hey, I just want to say really quickly, thank you to you guys, everybody here on the show. You know, I had this week off last week, and it wasn't exactly what I would call a vacation week because I was really spending a lot of time organizing what we pulled off last night. A lot of you guys all know that my former radio partner of 20 years died last week, and last night we celebrated what would have been his 65th birthday. And you know the most amazing thing is you never know who's going to show up to these things. Hacksaw showed up yesterday, so it was pretty interesting to see Saw. And then I want to just point out two people. One guy you guys know, his name is Michael Brown. He's in our YouTube chat right now. This dude drove down from L.A. to be there, which was super cool. Another guy's a guy named Craig Gerber, who used to listen to us 25 years ago. This guy drove from Lake Arrowhead. So 3 hours he drove down because he wanted to be there. But the one guy I want to also bring up is a guy named Joseph Cabral. You guys see Joseph Cabral on Twitter. You see him in our YouTube chat. Joseph sat there yesterday for the entire thing. He was there for like 4 hours. And my man's dealing with his own personal battle right now against cancer. So, Joe, as I said to you last night, and I'll continue saying, man, we love you. You got a lot of love around you. And you got to fight this thing and battle through it. And that's what we're all going to be here to support you on. So,
yes, sir.
So it was great to see everybody last night. Thank you, everybody who came out. It was really cool. You, on the other hand, I said it yesterday. If you had half an ounce of class, you'd have come down last night. Half an ounce.
What are you doing, Cappy? That's
Are you serious?
That's not very nice,
Just
Cappy.
busting your balls.
Wow. Today was a good show.
Sorry, I didn't know when it was.
I think the Saturday best of is done now after today's show.
It was really a great night, though. And I just really appreciate everybody here. And
you weren't going to let me transition out of it, huh?
All the love you guys have given me, man. Seriously, it's been great. Thank you.
I did a show in New York for you on my vacation.
And I appreciated that, by the way. I appreciated that.
Wow,
I told
you had an ounce of class, huh?
A half an ounce.
A half an ounce.
I'm just, come on.
I should have just said, you know what? Do the show without me.
Wait, are you going to charge me more for the tickets now? Now you're going to get me for more.
Now you're getting a vig.
Oh, no.
Well, why did you take a shot at him like that?
To bust this job.
But it came off kind of serious.
No, I'm not serious. I didn't expect anybody to come down there last night. It was so great, though, to have these folks show up, especially
I didn't expect anybody to come down there, but let me give you a list of the people that did.
Yeah, George didn't come down. Crazy. Come on, what's wrong with you two guys?
Double vig.
Oh, no, come on. Now I'm going to pay $1,600 for soccer tickets?
Yeah, exactly.
If you give me $30, you can kick a soccer ball into my crotch.
All right, I got to go pee. Stop.
Let this kid pee.
We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have a Youth of America in here, a child who paid to watch the show, and Angie from Angelica's Insurance. She's going to talk about growing up in the barrio. Oh, we didn't do the Wookiee promo.
Oh,
Sedano, you can go pee. 3, 2, 1. Coming up Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Cappy, going to be an extravaganza.
It sure is. Angelica will be here.
No, it's Angie from Angelica's Insurance.
Oh, it's Angie from Angelica?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if Deshae is going to like this, that we're doing this on the air. In fact, there's a
How much longer is this show going to go?
You can go pee. They're walking over for the sales meeting at 10:15, and I don't really feel like being in it today.
Yeah.
So we should just stay on and just give them a hard time. Like, we're going to.
No, you should stay, George. You should stay. Don't pee.
I'm going to use this bottle.
Pee your pants. Dude, look, use my bottle. This is my bottle. I've used it. I've cleaned it. I'm still drinking out of it. Nothing wrong with that.
3, 2. Coming up. Oh, I said Tuesday before, didn't I? 3, 2. Coming up Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Cappy going to be another extravaganza.
Can't wait for Angie from Angelica's Insurance to come in studio and tell Sedano, pump the brakes, sucker.
Plus, somebody from Sedano's kids' school paid an auction to watch us do our show, and Sedano's saying for us to behave.
Well, you should behave.
This poor kid, man, he's going to get an education Wednesday.
Sure is.
The Sedano... we stepped on it.
Yeah,
3, 2. That's Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Plus Gregory Arthur Bergman on the Dodgers. Producer Jorge and you. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 a.m. on ESPN LA. Boot up.
That's it. We're out now.
I want to stay on. Hey, Ron Mitchell, why don't you write another email about what we should do?
Talk to Angie about growing up in the barrio, he says.
I had to do the solo, Cappy, for a while.
Oh, yeah. Did you mention the growing up in the barrio in the promo? Did you mention that?
No barrio talk.
Oh, well. We got to do the promo again. That was the hook, was the growing up in the barrio.
Ask about the barrio.
All right, stop. We got to do it again. We got to do the promo again. 3, you ready?
Oh, God.
3-2. Coming up 7 a.m. Oh, no. 3-2. Coming up Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Cappy, going to be another extravaganza.
Angelica, a.k.a. Angie from Angelica's Insurance. See how I saved that? She is going to be in studio, and we're going to ask her about growing up in the barrio.
Thank you to our MC, Ron Mitchell, for writing out that question for us.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
Plus, a child, plus a student at Sedano's kids' school auctioned off. Yeah,
this is really a bad promo.
3, 2, 1.
It's terrible.
No, but we're going to edit it. We're going to edit together.
We're going to have a special student from a auction that was held to hang out with us. These people paid a lot of money to hang out with us.
And Sedano said we can't educate the youth of America, but this kid's going to get an education.
He is he?
At 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, the Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA. We'll chop it together.
Wait, George is standing in the corner of the studio, and he has decided to use this as a urinal. He couldn't hold it any longer.
Go take a look, Cappy. See what we're working with.
You want me to go take a look? You want me to sneak a peek?
By the way, that happened Saturday at Black Gold. I was in the urinal next to Sua, and he goes, hey, he told me a little information that I didn't want to know. You know what I mean? We'll see you Wednesday at 7 a.m.
I want out of this place right now.
Sedano's turning off the cameras. That's it. We're out of here.
Look at all these miscreant salespeople. Why don't you do your job, you scumbags?